Smells good over there. Nice, man. Nice. Appreciate you, man. Much love. We're back in Medicine Hat here, guys. We were let go on a new charge of mischief. All right, another bullshit mischief charge. All right, we'll prove it in court. That ain't nothing gonna stop us. These unprofessional, violating of right bullshit fucking cops are gonna learn a lesson. We're gonna teach them, man. 100%. We're not gonna freaking keep letting this bullshit happen. They're on warning right now, man. We're gonna go hard now. Luckily for these losers here at Medicine Hat cops, I unfortunately have a schedule to keep. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I got a bunch of paperwork to file out. I'm taking a 6-day break from video shooting while I'm on the road. So when I take that 6-day break, that's when I'm going to be filling out all the paperwork for all the different lawsuits and getting the evidence ready for August 4th when I go to court to have those guys charged from the second cup for assaulting me and have that guy charged that threatened me in front of the police at the Tim Hortons on Riverside, Westminster in Penticton. So, don't worry, I'm coming back, man. I'm coming back to Victoria. I got a trip to go out there in end of August. So I'm probably going to go between the 20th and the 26th. I'm probably going to be up that way. Oh yeah, man. You're always going to see me back on at it. All right. It's not like they can hold me that long for a bullshit charge like this, right? They know it. All right. And they also know that the longer that I'm in custody and that, the worse it is for the lawsuit for them. So we're going to take a walk down here. I'm thirsty as hell, so I got to get a water out of my vehicle. But we're going to actually go and do a live down here at the A&W since someone mentioned it. I can't believe it. I don't know how the hell you saw it. If you did see it, I don't know how the hell you saw it all the way down there. Earlier, that was pretty crazy. No, not me now. Fucking better not be. See if we can get these tyrant pieces of shit called back down here. They already told me next time it won't be a. They already told me next time it won't be a an undertaking. I'll be going to the cell, so let's put them to the test. I don't really give a shit. I'm so tired of this shit. Oh, fuck, that's good. Needed that, man. Oh, shit, I forgot to leave that one in the car. No, they didn't give me a ticket. I have to show up for court here in Medicine Hat at the end of August, which I won't be able to do because I have to be in Vancouver, so it's not a big deal. I'll just have my lawyer deal with it. Not a big deal whatsoever, guys. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera up over so we can, so you guys can see the A&W in that. And here we go. I guess we can call it. Hey, conspiracy vigilante. How's it going, man? So I guess we can call this our our first live audit, really, I guess, isn't it? Like I've done some other live stuff with you guys with the Game of Shrooms and that, but this is our really legit, our very first real live audit. Awesome. Good to hear that you're good, man. All right, let's do this. Well, today's July 19th, guys, and we're here at the A&W in Medicine Hat, and we just finished doing a live video here after finished getting arrested outside of Earl's for mischief. I used to love the A&W hash browns, but they changed them, and now I can't stand them. I think they're gross now. Let's see how many people come out and talk to us. Oh yeah? We just had someone honking. I don't know if that was that dude there or what. Fuck you too. We appreciate you. Much love. Give him that energy back, guys. Give him the fucking finger back. You're live and in 4K, loser. Alright. Fucking dumbass motherfucker. A reserve in Medicine Hat, eh? Oh, I know it's a crazy arrest, man. Trust me, it's all about the bullshit. But hey, man, at least these guys aren't a piece of shit like the RCMP. They didn't take my phone and all my equipment and shit. So, because they at least know that my phone that has absolutely nothing to do with the case, because they don't have probable cause enough to get anything off my phone. So just taking it is the just punishment, right? So at least these ones didn't do that. They just arrested me. So don't forget, guys. I'll drop a link in the lives later, both of them, to the Medicine Hat police station in this area. And don't forget, phone them, or even Google the number yourself right now if you want. Phone them, drop complaints, let them know what kind of bullshit it is that they're violating rights here in Medicine Hat. And yeah, make your complaints, man. I know, the woke police. You should have heard him off the camera, man, guys, like the fucking pretend sergeant, because that's what he is. He's a acting sergeant. He's a pretend sergeant, right? And you should have heard him off the camera, right? Like the bullshit he was trying to spew about. Oh, how he believes in what we do and and all this shit. He just thinks that there's a better way or approach to do it. And it's like, my approach is irrelevant. Right, that's irrelevant. The fact that I'm on public property doing what I'm legally allowed to do, right, doesn't mean that you can come and violate my rights just because some people have an issue with it. What about all the people that were there that didn't have a problem with it, that learned to mind their own fucking business and shut their mouths? Exactly. We're one person can't be expected in this world of lunatics, right, to make every single person happy. Hey D's Big World. The email is coreauditscanada@gmail.com. Yeah, you can send me an email, or you can even DM the Instagram account if you want. Core Audits Canada. Either way, I'll get it, and I read everything. So trust me, I read every single comment you guys make. All right. Well, they didn't let me. They let me go on a undertaking. I always forget what the word is for some reason when it's that. It has to do with that. But yeah, if they let me go under an undertaking. So my only condition, more or less, is that I got to show up at a court and I got to get my fingerprints done, which I won't have to do because they already have my fingerprints on file. My lawyer will just tell them, just use the fingerprints that are on file. And yeah, so. Well, thanks for watching the videos, man. Much appreciated. Much love to you, man. All right, yeah. I appreciate the overwhelming support that you guys have been giving me, especially since that last video. The subscriber count has gone up pretty large, man. So much love to everyone for that. Really appreciate it. All right. And actually, while I got everyone on live right now, I don't know if my first subscriber is on live or not that was ever subscribed. But sorry, what was that? Am I filming you? Yes. Pardon me? Why not? It's a beautiful day for a video. It's a beautiful day for freedom in the country that we live in. Who's it for? Me. Who else would it be for? No, I'm an independent journalist. Yeah. Well, you look beautiful, ma'am. You look amazing. Right? Let everyone in the chat, because this is live. So everyone in the chat, let her know. She looks amazing. She looks beautiful. All right. Much love. Appreciate you all. Have a great one. There you go. Exactly. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful, man. All right. I love that. And see, those are the interactions, guys. The crew. That's what we want, man. Those are the interactions we're looking for. The cops can be like, "Oh, we're rage baiting all you want." Well, the fact of the matter is I look at the rage bait argument as one simple solution, right? If someone is baited by someone, right, then how weak are they in the mind and weak in general that they allow someone to have that much control over them? It's insane, right? That's what weak people do, weak-minded people. But anyways, back to what I was saying. While I've been on this trip, I went and seen one of the subscribers in Edmonton. We had a good time. We went for a swim and stuff like that. So shout out to Mr. Joe Wright, but I think he just changed his title to Meat is Murder, I think is what he changed it to. So shout out to him. Appreciate him. He was my very first ever real actual subscriber that wasn't a friend or a family member. And thanks for the gifts, man. Appreciate the sweater and the t-shirt, man. Much love. All right, and yeah. Yeah, your boyfriend's probably right. Yeah, and I've never understood that either. Like, why you would stick around in front of a camera if you didn't want to be on the camera. To me, it just never has made any sense. Right? It's like people that drive by with their windows up, and then they roll the window down to tell me that they don't want me to video record them. And it's like, well, why did you just come out and roll the window down then? It makes zero sense. Oh, I know. The job one sometimes, yeah, I know. Trust me. We have a good video here, guys. Got a few older people sitting here at A&W, just like my father does most days. All right. So what's everyone up to today other than watching this video? Anyone got any crazy plans for the last day of the weekend? Oh, did he? He did? This one right here? Which one? The one on the one of the two on the right or the one on the left? Oh, trying to zoom out there. Well, if he flipped me the bird, man, make sure you guys give him a good finger back. You know what I mean? What flavor working today? Right on his daughter stay put instead of. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember Ray and his daughter. Oh, funny. I think her name's Cassie, by the way, too. I think the daughter's name was Cassie. Oh, that's hilarious. Oops. Yeah, I agree with that comment there. AKAN Old Mustard. AKA Old Mustard. I I definitely believe in that comment too. Right? A lot of these places they use that temporary foreign worker program that Tim Hortons uses, and that causes them some issues. I know, right? Lots of thieves out there that they could be arresting instead of a guy with a camera on a sidewalk. So it's crazy. Yeah, I can't go to that Earl's anymore now either. That was the one main condition. Oh yeah, the guy that mentioned the census thing. Yeah, they did the same thing to my brother. Literally came to his door, knocking on his door, bothering him. It's like we don't have to answer that shit. I don't. You can give a fine all you want. I suggest people don't even do it. Right? All it is a fishing expedition of the government to get information from you. Yeah, trust me, not eating fast food is what helped me lose like 30 something pounds. Like over a year and a half ago, I weighed 224 and down to 180 now. Yeah, that's exactly how the RCMP are, man. They don't care unless it's one of their own or a government worker or something. They don't care. And my videos show that. Like the Penticton bail office showed up within 10 minutes. Right. What was the other public one? I did another public one. I don't know if I've posted that one yet or not, but there was another one I did. The government workers, they showed up in 10 minutes as well, right? But then Chevy Bannister calls and they're wait an hour and a half before coming. So, oh, sorry, were you talking to me? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What were you saying? Oh, you're blocking traffic. If you want to pull over here, I'll tell you, but I just don't want you blocking traffic. Because if she's blocking traffic, they'll get me for interfering and disturbing the peace. All right. Sorry, now what were you saying? Yeah, of course. There's a whole camera set up, microphone set up, everything. I'm doing a live video. Pardon me? Oh, it's a live video, so it goes right to YouTube. When I stop it, it goes automatically right to YouTube. Yeah, it's live. It's all live video. No, because you're in public, right? So you don't need people's permission when you're in public, right? It's like you know, you go to like Disney World or something like that. It's not like you ask the people in the background when you take a picture of your family and stuff, right? It's the same thing, right? So, but yeah, free. No, I'm not from town. I'm a traveler. I travel through, doing videos for YouTube and stuff like that. My name's Dave. Yeah, what's your name? Well, so what? It's only your first name. All right. No, there's nothing to be afraid of. The government's putting flock cameras up in the sky. They're gonna be watching you all the time. Well, I can though. It's a government camera. I can ask for that footage, and I can put it up on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, because it's all government. It's all public footage, right? Same thing with some of the. If there was a crime that happened here at A&W, I could get the footage for that. Well, I don't need documents. I'm an independent journalist. We don't. There's no such thing as press anymore. Pardon me? Well, I have an education. Pardon me? No, not for journalism, right? But I have an education, right? And I have money to get a phone and that to go out and video record. So, why not? It's a great thing to do. We live in a beautiful free country, a beautiful days, right out here in the West, in God's country. Why not? It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, but you do it yourselves. You do it yourself, don't you? No, I'm saying, don't you post pictures of your family and stuff like that? Right? Well, I'm sure they do of you. I'm sure your family probably takes pictures of you, and they're probably on their Facebooks and stuff like that, right? So they didn't ask you probably permission. No, my dad doesn't ask me permission when he wants to post my face on his Facebook. Yeah, but it's not meant to know anyone. If you didn't want to be on, then what I would have suggested is just not being curious. Yeah, I'm just getting some footage, some B-roll footage for people on my live video here. Appreciate you. Much love, though, ma'am. Have a great day. Enjoy. Yeah, you never know. She might be cheating on her husband, yeah. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the comments. I'll come over that way. Hey, how's it going? Oh, appreciate it. You a subscriber?
Trying to be. I follow the True North and all those guys.
No, nice. True No Transparency's an awesome guy, man.
So when I seen you online, I'm in there too, just going off. Like, he has every right.
Yeah, I just got arrested.
Yeah, I saw that. We drove by.
Yeah.
You were the one in the van when they were putting me in the van.
Yeah, oh yeah? Oh, okay.
I was like, yeah, right on.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think I was going to get arrested because he told me that as long as I don't film the patio anymore, right, that I'm good. But I asked for a sergeant to come, and because I asked for the sergeant, this is retaliation now for making the sergeant come out, right? And so that's all it is, right? And I asked for the sergeant to come out because if you're gonna violate my rights, then I'm gonna make the sergeant be the one that violates my rights. Right, because that way, then the people don't realize in Canada there's no qualified immunity for policing here. So I can sue them if I want privately, and I will be. I have a whole bunch of paperwork. I'm on my trip right now, and as of like 2 days from now, I'm taking a 6-day break from shooting all videos so I can fill out all the paperwork for all the lawsuits because I have probably at least 7 or 10 of them. Yeah, and they want to enforce feelings, man. That's the problem. They want to enforce feelings instead of the laws that they swore to uphold, right? And that's what needs to fucking change in this country, right? Yeah.
Yeah, on your post there when the lady was going off like a Karen, I'm like, you're nothing but a Karen. Like, this is why people are doing this too.
Oh, right now. Yeah, that was you. Oh shit, sweet. That was you, sweet. I saw the O Karen thing. Yeah. Nice. Sweet, man. Awesome, man. Nice, man. I appreciate you, man. Much love, man.
More and more need to do this.
Yeah, man. I encourage people. I actually there's a video coming out that I have scheduled for Wednesday, and then I have another one that's coming out on Sunday and next Wednesday. And I can't remember. I think it's the following Wednesday one. I even say in the post, because I'm from the Okanagan, I told people, if you're in Kelowna, man, if you believe in your rights, pick up a camera, get out there, man. more people need to start doing it, because the more people, they can't arrest us all for mischief, man, all the time. They can't hold all those lawsuits. They only do it to me because there's one guy right now out here. One guy out here doing it, you know, for the most part.
But I hear you're out here next. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
What's your page?
Called Core Audits Canada. Yeah, the Core stands for Charter of Rights Exercised. All one word. YouTube likes to do that to me. Yeah, I don't know why. You put one space in between the words and you can't find me at all. Right? I don't get it, right?
No, I'm glad you're doing this. Like, I actually wrote out to True North that he needs to come this way and do it and actually teach the cops.
I hope he does. I would love to go out and shoot videos with other people. I would. Because I know, like, this shit here, if there was more than just me, this shit wouldn't happen. This shit wouldn't happen.
Public sidewalk.
Yeah.
Therefore, there is no privacy in public.
Right.
On it.
What they're using now, and this is the law that I'm going to try to get changed out of the law. I want it gone out of fucking criminal law, right? Because it's the same charge they use every time: mischief, loss of enjoyment, right? But the fact is, the Supreme Court, BC Supreme Court, Federal Supreme Court, they've all ruled, man, that only applies to blocking access to business, blocking a driveway, blocking customers from using the business, right?
Absolutely.
How they feel about a guy on the sidewalk with a camera is absolutely fucking irrelevant.
Well, the police are there to enforce the law. Not
Right.
feelings.
Exactly.
Not feelings police.
And it's crazy that the amount of time and length of a conversation it takes with someone who's a Karen, right? And that they have to talk to. The conversation should literally be less than a minute, right? Sorry, I can't do anything. He has every legal right to do what he's doing, right? Grow up, right? And please don't call us back for this type of bullshit, right?
Walk away.
Yeah, have a good day, right? And that's
All
it.
those videos, they tell them, get in your vehicle, drive away.
Right. And what do they do instead? No, they go and they talk to the people for minutes on end, and they use terminology like unfortunately and this and that, right? So that they enhance and encourage the fears that they're already feeling, right? Instead of squelching those fears and pushing them down and say, well, no, he's got a right to do it. It's no big deal. And explain to him, like, what about the cameras that you walk by every day? That you're on those, right? You don't have a problem with those, right? No, they don't use any kind of common sense. Oh, no, he's rage baiting. He's trying to do this, right?
Yeah, I was reading the comments. I was reading there, like, no, what he's doing is right. Like, you guys are doing is illegal. There's nothing that what he's doing is illegal. It's all legal.
Hey Karen, it's good to see you in the comments, man. I told you, Karen, right? If you say you're not a Karen, right? But you keep going onto my post complaining about me using Karen as a derogatory term to your name. I have literally a woman on that's like on my YouTube channel. Their name is Karen, and she always complains, and she's on the live right now because this is a live video, right? And she's literally complaining right now about the fact that I use her name in a derogatory manner. And every time I tell her, I say, "Thank you, Karen, much love," right? And she doesn't realize, like, I'm going to keep using your name. You can report it to YouTube all you want, right? You know, just like I use the word Darren for men, right? Or betas, right? You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with using the word Karen when describing someone, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So
You're not being rude about it. You're just stating the fact.
exactly. And then she tries to tell me that she's not a Karen, but by doing what you're doing exactly what a Karen would do. So you're acting like a Karen. So why wouldn't, this is why people are called Karens.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I've always wondered how it started. Was it just a woman whose actual name was Karen, and then that's how it started? Or was it just started, someone just said, this is the name, and this is the word I'm going to use now for this, and this is just how it started? I have no clue. All right. So, appreciate you guys. What was your names?
I'm Dustin.
Dustin? David. Nice to meet you, man.
I'm Jessica.
It's good. Nice to meet you.
Keep it up.
Will do. You guys are from Medicine Hat?
Yeah, we're from here.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm on a schedule, so otherwise, trust me, like I told the cops, I lied to them. I told them I was going to stay for overnight tonight, and I'd be back tomorrow to shoot some more videos and shoot some more today. So, which I am. I'm doing this one here, but I wanted to do a live with everyone so that everyone knew that I was back from the rest and everything. And so, yeah, I'm going to probably be headed out now at some point today and on to the next city, and then back towards British Columbia after that. Pardon me? Oh yeah, it's where I started. Yeah. I live in British Columbia, so I started out there in the Okanagan, and they've arrested me twice for the same thing that these guys did. But yeah, I've been assaulted now 6 times on camera, right? And no assaults, no arrests. I mean, no arrest from the assaults. Right, but yeah, I've been arrested 3 times for fucking mischief for filming in public, which I have every legal right to do. Right. So this is why I keep doing it. Right. This is exactly why I keep doing it. It's not how the YouTube channel started. I actually started. I wanted to promote local businesses in the Okanagan, and because of the first assault, and the cop treated me like I was a criminal instead of the victim of an assault, that was when everything changed. And that was only like a week into me shooting videos. Right. So.
They're too much for the feelings.
Yeah, the cops don't give a shit about the law. They care about the feelings of everyone, and more so the feelings of the people that can yell the loudest, right? So that's what they care about, the people that can yell the loudest, right? And yet, here's the thing. What they don't realize, right, is that the people that complained, right, I'm going to get their names, right? And the reason why is because she threw a piece of ice at me.
Yeah, I seen that online. And
Yeah.
She's like, they're saying that, oh, my sister threw water at him. And I wrote in the comment, I'm like, that's assault.
Yeah. Just attempted assault. Just throwing it over the glass to try to hit me is an attempted assault. I'm going to have her charged with attempted assault, right? When I come back here, because she's going to cost me a lot of money now to have to come back here, right? This bitch, right? You know what I mean? Because of her stupid Karen bullshit, right? It cost me a lot of money to have to come back here and gas and everything. So now, because of that, I'm going to file charges when I come back against her, private charges against her, and the other guy that threatened me, that was sitting at the table next to him or her. He threatened me with assault. So I'm going to get his name, and I'm going to file private information against him. These people, I'm not going to allow them. That's why the cops. If you look at the video from Tim Hortons in Penticton, right? There's a guy that threatened me with assault right in front of the cop, and the cop never charged him, right? So I went to the courthouse and I filed private information charges on him myself because he came in his work shirt. So I saw his name and everything. So I found out his name, and I know his work address, his work phone number, and that's all I need, right? And I filed against him for uttering threats against me, right?
There's no reason for it.
No.
You're doing nothing wrong. You're not doing nothing shady with it. You're just video.
Exactly. It's crazy that people are like this nowadays. I think it's insane. I come from an era, man, where you saw a guy with a camera, he jumped in front of us, and said, hey, mom, hey, dad, or you made funny faces or did something like crazy or weird. Yeah, he didn't go like insane, ballistic, and think you had a right to assault someone, right? You know what I mean? It's fucking insane.
People have lost their minds.
Yeah, I had to knock someone pretty good the other day, right? Was it? I think it was Innisfail. No, Red Deer, right? I was at the River Cannabis in Red Deer, right? And this old guy with a dog went in. He threatened me before he went in, and then he came out and he came at me towards, like, in a threatening manner with the dog and everything, right? And then he grabbed my shit here, twisted, like literally bent this all sideways. So this stayed straight, bent this all sideways, and I freaking boom, boom, 2 shots right to the ear, right? He disoriented him, right? And then he ran away like a little bitch. And then the cops came, arrested me, all right, for assault. And then, but he didn't want to press charges because he knew that he's lying. It was all on camera. He knew he grabbed my shit. He knew he just got no recourse.
People don't realize that the camera outside of your hand is still here.
Yeah, and so the cops, what they wanted to do, so I wouldn't press charges against him, right? They told me that if I pressed charges against him, they would have to confiscate my phone, right? Because it would be evidence then. Right, it's bullshit. That's not how it works, right? I could easily they could send me an email and I send them the video footage. I know this, and but they wanted to try to intimidate me and bully me, and they don't understand. They just opened themselves up to another lawsuit themselves because I'm not putting up this shit. These people, these cops, they think I'm a fucking idiot and I'm stupid. I know the fucking law and I know exactly what I'm doing, right? And they can't tell me that they're gonna do it. If you want, sure, no problem, fine. You want to arrest me? Sure, go right ahead, right? You know? I'll take the arrest, I'll fight it, and I'll beat it in court. I know I will. All right? Bunch of fucking losers as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, I should get back to over here. It's not too busy, so I don't know if I'm going to stay on live too much longer, but it was great meeting y'all. Much love, enjoy, drive safe out there. Will do, man. Appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm sure you guys have been crushing the comments here, so I'm going to go back a little bit ways here and see, read some of the comments while we're video recording the people in the drive-thru here. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, it's exactly what we should do. We should see if we can get people's names so we can make a list of them so we know we can't film them. Yeah, that's right, man. The wokeness needs to go. Back, wave into the camera. Don't be a douche. I never, oh, don't worry. I never relax around the Karens, man. I never relax around them. Oh, that's not true, man. We have lots of hatred based upon Canadians now, and division between Canadians and politics now in Canada. It's actually really bad. That's why the country's gone so much to shit. Uh, that's the reason why it's so bad. Pardon me? No, I got my water. I'm good. Thanks, though. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the offer. So I can't hear you from over there. What was that? Oh, why not, man? It's a beautiful day, beautiful free country we live in. It's amazing. It's awesome. Yeah. The arrest, yeah, I got arrested for mischief, and that's pretty much it. I got arrested for mischief, and they let me go on an undertaking, and now I'm back doing a live with you guys to, you know, give you guys a once in a lifetime type of opportunity here. You know, live video doing an audit doesn't happen very often. Of course, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's what I told the cop. That's what the channel's about. It's about ensuring we get rid of the unprofessional and right violating police that don't adhere to the things they swore to. Oh, they will throw the charge out, man. They always do. It's a bogus charge. You can't prove that I was interfering with someone's loss of enjoyment. It's not even a provable thing. It's a mindset. That's like me telling someone when I'm sitting in the restaurant, and I go to the waiter and I tell the waiter, that person sitting across from me, I don't like the shirt they're wearing, right? It's making me very uncomfortable. I want them to change their shirt or leave. It's the same thing. It's so stupid. Oh, I call them every name in the book. Here's the thing, man. I respect officers, right, and that kind of those kind of people, right, that respect our rights and uphold them, right, the things they swore to uphold. So once they don't do that, respect is out the window. I call them every name in the book after that because they don't deserve respect. They violated their oath. Just like those 3 officers today that arrested me, they're a couple pigs. All three of them are a bunch of pigs, a bunch of feelings enforcement instead of law enforcement police, and all 3 of them deserve to have their just taken away from them and lost their job and their pension. That's what I think should happen, personally. So. Well, you're definitely right about that, Andy. You're definitely right about that. All right. They definitely do not like accountability. Not just the RCMP, any of the police. Exactly. It's like saying someone's skin color makes you uncomfortable. You're right. See, I like that. Was that Micah girl? Sorry, man. It's hard to see with the sun glaring on the damn phone. So it says it's not our jobs as citizens to make everyone happy. If someone's uncomfortable, then leave the situation. And if you can't leave the situation, then just ignore it and mind your own damn business. I don't think it's that freaking difficult, to be honest, guys. I really don't. Oh, nice, guys. 41 of you guys in, 30 likes. Man, hit that like button, guys. And if you aren't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never miss one of these crazy ass videos from Core Audits Canada and the Core Audits crew. 'Cause this shit gets wild sometimes, man. Oh yeah, that's exactly why they want to enforce the feelings, man. Because if they enforce the feelings, right, then people that will think they don't have those rights, and they don't want people to know they have the rights to do the things that we can do. Because the more people that know their rights, the more people they can't lie to, the more people they can't fuck over, right? The police, the government, all of them, right? And that's why they do it. That's why they don't want you to know your rights. That's why it's imperative that you guys know your rights. You know what you're doing. Only 23 likes, must be 18 cops watching. Yeah, probably. Nice. Appreciate you for doing that, man. That's right. Everyone call the Medicine Hat Police Department. Let them know, man. We're not a country that enforces feelings. We're a country that enforces laws, and they need to do that and let them know how unhappy you are with their services to the public that you pay your tax dollars for. Yeah, there's a lot of junkie thieves out there. I'm sure there is, man. They're all over the place. So, yeah, we got to change this in this country, man. We got to get out there more. More of us got to get out there with our cameras. All right. Remember, you don't have to take arrests, right? You know, remember that, right, guys? I took the arrest today because I asked to call the sergeant. I wasn't going to get arrested. I'm the one that went back to the cops and asked them to call the sergeant because I wanted him to violate my rights as opposed to the people below him. If someone's going to violate my rights, it should always be the sergeant that's on duty. So, but yeah, you don't have to take that. You don't have to take that arrest, right? You know what I mean? They're going to come up to you. They got to ask you to stop filming before they can arrest you. You know what I mean? So if they ask you to stop filming and you want to walk away, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with walking away and not wanting to get arrested, right? You can file lawsuits and file things afterwards, right, for violating your rights by telling you to leave the public sidewalk, right? So just get out there, guys, with the cameras. Get on the public sidewalk. Start recording in your towns, right? Show the police that we won't be bullied and we won't be intimidated. And as a collective crew, we run this bullshit mischief charge shit on people like us ever again. And that's just the way it's going to be. Trust when I say this, man. Any lawsuit that gets settled, that's going to be one of my conditions. I won't settle a single fucking lawsuit. I'll take every single one of them right to court, to trial, everything if I have to. I don't care. I am not going to allow this mischief bullshit charge to stick in here. We're going to put something in place in the law that protects us wholeheartedly from the cops being able to fucking do this bullshit charge. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Bushman Mike. Exactly. It's in the law, man. The mischief charge is in the law that I cannot be arrested for exercising this right under that mischief code, right? But they still do it anyways because it's the process is the punishment, man. Right? That's why we want to get this shit changed. Oh yeah, I know. I know that's what happens when you call a supervisor. You get a bigger pig. Trust me, I know. Yeah, there's A&W. You were right, man. I can't. I honestly, I cannot fucking believe that you saw the A&W from that far away, and I didn't even have the camera even zoomed in. Like that's incredible. Exactly. The process is harassment. That's why the sergeant arrested me instead of just letting me leave, right, this time, because I wasted his time to come down, right, because I have a complaint about the way his officers handled this encounter. $100%, man. Definitely illegal. But that's okay. We'll get them too, man. Just like the RCMP in Penticton and all that. We will be filing them. Like I've said to you guys already earlier in the vid, right? You know, I got 6 days of no video shooting that I'm doing on this trip, specifically so I can start writing out all the small claims, notice of claims forms for suing the RCMP in Penticton. Hey, Slick Human, thanks for calling me handsome. I really do hope you're a woman and not a guy, but either way, much love to you. Oh yeah, I know that. I have a feeling this is probably where that guardrail. Yeah, I have a feeling that's probably where the truck backs up for them for their delivery and shit, and he's probably run into it a few times. Well, they're all blind, man. All the cops are blind to the law. Yes, appreciate that guy who was a poor dirt farmer one, man. Yo, love that, man. That's right. If you think it's a cop in there, right? Yeah, exactly. You're trans if that counts. Which way? Born a woman to a man or a man to a woman? Yeah, paperwork sucks. Honestly, it's part of the reason I think I've waited so long to fill it out, because I really do hate writing out paperwork. Oh yeah, Penticton is the worst tyrants there is. In RC, I'm concerned. Sorry? And Dave, man, nice to meet you, man. Much love to you. Oh shit, there was someone else in the car. Oh yeah, no worries. Appreciate you, man. We got another supporter, another guy, man. Awesome. That jogging. Where's Caribou at? I've never heard of that. Is that in Alberta or is that in British Columbia? Oh yeah, that's true too. Could be cars that try to drive straight through and just run in the guardrail. Yeah, that's definitely true too, man. There's a lot of stupid people out there. So as we've been able to notice on my videos, there's a lot of dumbass people. North of Kamloops. Oh, okay, sweet. Well, that's part of that's. I'm going to be in Kamloops near the end of August. That's part of the Vancouver trip. That 5 to 7 day trip I'm going to be taking to go to the island. When I go up, I'm going to be shooting some videos in some of the cities up that way. So you never know. I might be in near city near you. Oh yeah, trust me. I plan to go to Ontario. I got some stuff in the works to hopefully next summer actually be out in Ontario doing some shoots in Ontario in the summertime, and maybe even a few in the earlier winter time or the cooler season. All right, we'll see about that. But yeah, there's definitely plans of going all over Canada, man. Nice. 2 people are from Caribou. That's awesome, man. Shout out to the guys in Caribou, man. Appreciate you. Much love. Thanks, Mika Girl, man. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, everyone needs to do that, man. Do exactly what she did. Call and leave a message with the police department. Let them know this is not what we pay taxes for, to retaliate against law-abiding citizens that they're allowed to, to do and exercising their rights. Sorry, guys, I'm mumbling with my words because I'm trying to read at the same time. Oh, don't worry, I'll be in Ottawa. Like it says, eventually I'm going everywhere. I plan on going to Ontario, New Brunswick, all over the place. We're not just going to stick in the West. We're going to go educate everyone all over the country. Good afternoon, Prairie 745. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. You can drop some comments, do whatever you want, man. It's a free country, right, guys? God gave you freedom for a reason. Hey, from Prince George, man, BC. Much love, much love. I love it out that way. I was out there years and years ago when my brother lived out that way. That's sweet, man. Glad that Prince George is there. Oh, whoa, shit. Who was it? Oh, man, Slayer McFat, man. Yo, appreciate the $10, man. Much love to you, man. Much love. Much love. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Appreciate that so much. I'll go use that to get some lunch or some coffee or something. Well, I don't drink coffee. Some tea, maybe. That's right. Let's rock on Canada, man. We're gonna keep going, keep doing this. Nothing the cops do, man, is gonna change this channel. We're still gonna keep going no matter what. We're always gonna go. No matter how many assaults we gotta defend against, no matter how many arrests that we gotta take, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just keep doing it. They're not gonna stop me. No one's gonna intimidate me and bully me away from doing this. I'm too old for that shit. Maybe 20 years ago when I was in my 20s, people could do that shit and, get away with it with me, but not anymore, man. I'm too old for that kind of bullshit. This is awesome, guys. So I'm gonna ask you guys put a thumbs up in the chat if you want me to do this. So I confirmed with the sergeant before I left, right, that I could still stand on the sidewalk over by Starbucks and video record Starbucks, which was right beside where I got arrested from the place I got arrested. So if you want me to leave the A&W right now and start walking back down there and stand on the sidewalk and do the Starbucks drive-through, right, near the restaurant, guys, let me know. Give a thumbs up in the chat. Curly Fries 99. Is that because you're from Medicine Hat here, and that's why you know? Is that you that was just was that you that I was just talking to, Curly Fries? Oh man, Slayer McFat, man, 1664, man. Appreciate the $10, man. Exactly. Support local restaurants. Don't be going to supporting Earls anymore. They don't believe in our rights there. They want to take away our rights in this country. I'm getting a lot of thumbs up in the chats here, right? All right. Well, when this truck here goes, we'll it pulls out and is done. We'll start making our way back there to the to where the Starbucks is. Yeah, Google Maps Street View. That's hilarious, man. That's awesome. See, and people want to complain about my camera, right? You know, like literally you can go on Google Street View for all that type of stuff. It's just ridiculous. All right, here's that person that pulled in. And now we're gonna start headed down there, man. All right, let's head down there. Let's go back down towards that way and have ourselves a little bit of fun. Because trust me, I guarantee you this is going to piss them off. You're going to be headed west soon. Nice. Whereabouts west are you going to be headed? Oh no, I confirmed with them. It's not pressing the matter. Before I left with him, and I have it all on video recording, before I left with him, that I was perfectly allowed, according to the condition, to be in the area in which I was when he first approached me to arrest me. So I'm allowed to stand there. So as long as I stand there or further away, right, there's nothing that they can do about it, because if they do, I literally have them on recording telling me that I can fucking do it. So we're not pressing any issues. We're just having a good old time here, downtown area of Medicine Hat, I guess. Because I don't know if this would be considered downtown, I don't know, but there's a lot of plazas and shit around, so usually where there's a lot of plazas, there's a lot of city life. Cops lie legally. Oh yeah, but he can't lie to that and then come and arrest me. Right? He can't tell me that I'm okay to be there and then he can come and arrest me again. No, he can't do that. That's entrapment to a certain degree. We're in Edmonton and Calgary and then BC. Oh, nice, man. True North, you're coming down? When are you doing that, man? Because I got to come back up with this way in August, man. We should do some videos together. I think your style and my style mesh pretty well. I didn't think that that's the kind of style I would originally do when I first came out to do this, but I've realized that Disgust Least, that's the kind of style you kind of have to have, because they have no respect for you guys. Well, man, I tell you, TNT, if you're down in BC or Calgary, let me know, man. I'll drive from BC all the way to Calgary. I don't mind. But if you're definitely gonna be in BC and in the Okanagan area, especially, let me know. We'll get some videos going together. I got some awesome public places, public buildings I've been wanting to do that I've kind of wanted someone that I can do it with. Oh, sweet. See, that's what I do, man. That's what I do too, TNT. I travel in my vehicle or in my trailer or RV, all right, and saves on the hotel costs. Yeah, the camera angle is good for when I do my the double caption. It has created some storage issues on this trip, and because of that, the last like maybe dozen or so videos that I do on the trip will most likely not have the dual caption. Um, but yeah, I like it too. I like the dual caption because it shows when people actually hit me and shit. I don't know. Ask TNT that question. I have no idea. August to September, eh? Okay, nice, man. Like, seriously, drop me October 2. Okay, yeah, definitely. I'll email you later on tonight when I'm done all the recording and stuff. I'll email you. I'll put the subject matter as my my email or my channel name. Yeah, trust me, down here is harsh. I'm from Ontario originally, and I'm going to tell you, I've had a lot of bad experiences with cops in Ontario, but the worst I've ever had is definitely in BC here. I was actually going to be going to Regina, but I took too long in Edmonton and in Calgary. I did too many videos there to keep my schedule I need to keep because I have to be somewhere for the 21st of July. So, and then I got to be back in my home at base area by the beginning of August. So, oh, we'll go to the Yukon too. Don't worry. I don't mind the cold. I'm from Ontario. I'm used to that damn cold and the fucking snow. That's why I moved out here, to get rid of all the snow so I didn't have to deal with the cold. Nice. Oh, no way. Nelson RCMP, eh? Really? Because I'm going there actually on the trip. Sometime after the 25th, I think, of July, I'm going to be coming through Nelson to do some video shooting in Nelson. So we'll see how that works out then. Maybe we'll get another arrest under our belt. Oh yeah, that was another plan too, was to go to Moose Jaw, but I don't have the time. The plan was to go Moose Jaw, then Regina, and but like I said, I stayed too many days in Edmonton and in Calgary. I don't regret it though. Yeah, I know the RCMP training facilities in Regina. That's what I was gonna go do when I went to Regina. I was gonna go there, that facility, but that's okay. That's another video for another day. Maybe me and TNT will hook up and we'll do that video together later on in a month or so from now. So, well, yeah. So I got to cross the road now because we're getting close to Earls now, and we can't. We're not allowed on the sidewalk on Earls. Otherwise, we'll get arrested again, guys. So, and there's nobody really out on the patio now. We like your solo audits. Oh, I know, but it's easier to. There's places that I would rather do, and have someone else with me recording, doing the auditing, like going to public buildings and stuff, like government buildings. I'd much rather have a couple guys. You're a little bit more protected that way, personally. So, but I definitely get it. Right. I like being on my own too, to a certain degree, but oh, and to the person, I can't remember who asked in the comments about where in Ontario I lived. I've lived in pretty much every single city is within 2 hours of Toronto at some point in my life. Yeah, I do agree with that, TNT, as well. Having the extra camera angle is nice, especially for like if you get assaulted and shit. Because even with my dual caption, it's really hard to really catch the evidence because I'm trying to move myself, and so my hands moving and stuff. So it is nice to have that other stationary camera that's on you when something's going down to kind of like protect you. Right, and I definitely agree with that. What does that mean, Mika girl or Micah girl? That's funny. That's hilarious. Primo living. BC, love it. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the second camera it helps because as well because when the police show up, you have another phone that can stop the recording while you can keep recording, and you can show the cops, right? That the person didn't, that you didn't, you were just defending yourself. So. Oh yeah, trust me. They always want. They will. That's right, TNT. They will do absolutely anything that they can to try to have you arrested. Any way, which way they can, man. That's why it's crazy, really, when you think about it, man. Right? This is the government and the police that we have in society now that they want to arrest law-abiding citizens for whatever reason they want, just because that they're defending a right that they have a right to do. It's fucking crazy, man. I'm on Dunmore Road. It's called Dunmore Road. I don't know what the cross street is. Dunmore and I think it's Carey something or something like that. It's good times. It's not a very busy Starbucks though, I'll tell you that. No, they didn't want to arrest me. They already arrested me at the bar. TNT. I've already been arrested. They arrested me outside the bar, right where I'm standing right now. I was standing right here, TNT, right by this tree, right, and I was filming the restaurant over there, the Earl's restaurant right there. And this because I called the sergeant to the scene because they wanted the cops on the scene wanted to violate my rights. I asked for a sergeant to be on the scene, and that's when the sergeant went in, and he decided that now that he had to come out here and deal with it, that he was going to retaliate by arresting me. All right, sounds good, TNT. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for dropping into the chat, man, and the live, man. Much appreciated, man. Much love to you. Stay safe out there. Yeah, guys. So, not a whole lot going down over here right now. They charged me with mischief, loss of enjoyment. Yeah, TNT, they charged me with loss of enjoyment, mischief, loss of enjoyment. Same thing I've already been charged with 3 times. This is the third one. 2 from the Penticton Police Department in British Columbia. And TNT, if you're still in here, full warning, man, if you come to British Columbia, Penticton has absolutely got the worst of the worst when it comes to the RCMP. So they have no problem violating your right. It's no problem whatsoever. And it's always the charge they use. They always use the mischief loss of enjoyment charge. All right. Yeah, end of September. September 23rd, I go to court for the 2 charges in Penticton, and then I got to come back here to Medicine Hat for August 26th, which I probably won't. I'm probably going to see if my lawyer can get it pushed to further, because I don't want to. I can't come back out here. I got my Vancouver trip that I'm going to be doing at that time. So. Yeah, Penticton RCMP, yeah, they wouldn't surprise me whatsoever if they back domestic abuse, man. I literally have been assaulted 3 times by people on camera in Penticton, and no charges filed, but they filed 2 charges against me for mischief. That's an anything sticks charge. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. That's why I says I got 6 days of no filming coming up here on the trip, just so I can start filing some claim notice forms, Form 1 forms, to sue them civilly in court. If you think that's the wrong way to go, TNT, just let me know. Yep, that's right. No person commits mischief for those exact reasons, man. Yeah, Medicine Hat PD arrested me. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna miss any court days. Like I says, if I have to come out, if the cop can't, Oh, sorry. Were you talking to me? Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't hear you. Yeah, I was filming you in the drive-thru. Yeah, it's a live video actually. No, it's a live video. Like, it's live in 4K. Have a good day, Karen. Much love. Well, I'm not going to miss any court dates. I'll talk to the lawyer. Like I says, if he can't get it pushed, right, because of me having to be out of town at that time, then it is what it is. I'll either have to go to do the Vancouver trip a little earlier than expected, or I'll have to go at the beginning of September instead of at the end of August. It's not a big deal to me. I got arrested probably an hour or 2 ago, right, by the Medicine Hat police for mischief, because they believe I have committed a mischief charge, which I haven't. Yeah, I got charged in Med Hat, man. What was directed to me? Sorry, I might have missed it. Sorry, man, I didn't see. What was it that you had directed at me, not at TNT? Yeah, there's video of the arrest. Yeah, man, of course there is. All right, of course there is. I got the video that'll be posted eventually with the rest of the trip videos that I'm doing. Yeah, I got charged for filming on a public sidewalk. Oh, I know Canada's fucked up right now. That's why we need more of us out there doing what I'm doing, so we can get it back to prominence again and get it back to the Canada we all love and know and are proud of. Yeah. Oh, yeah, trust me, I can tell that the medicine happy joke just from the three absolute idiots that came to violate my rights. Absolutely, man. The arrest wasn't. Was the arrest live? Yes, the arrest was live. It was the arrest. The arrest portion when they actually came out to arrest me was on live video, right? And then the unlive stuff was prior. The other people showing up, the other cops showing up. I know, it's crazy, right? When you think of all these years that these idiot loser cops still haven't got it. They still hadn't still sunk into their head that there's actually people in this world and in this country that want to freaking have their rights and want to exercise those rights. Well, don't worry, the live, if it hasn't already uploaded, it'll upload at some point, and you'll be able to watch the live. So don't worry. You never miss one of the lives. Eventually, it automatically gets up there. So. That's because the reason why there's no change is because there's not enough of us. All right, that's the problem. There's got to be enough of us that are a collective crew that sticks together. That's why I call you guys the crew, because we, as a crew, we need to all stick together, protect each other, not just ourselves, but protect each other. All right. And when we're doing that, there's nothing that they can do to us. They can't stop us. We are the people. Well, they've got less educated, definitely, because the government allows it. Right? The government hires these uneducated people. So, all right, we're gonna go walk around here, the plaza, a little bit more. It's true. They are the only ones that carry weapons on the job, and they are us. But then again, what place have you worked at in your life where you didn't hate your boss? Yeah, that's right. And that's how that's how the good cop becomes the bad cop, because he's there and he comes in thinking that he's there to do good and enforce laws, and then he's forced to enforce feelings, right? And he can't really do anything about it because they look bad at him then. Yeah, I know, right? Employees make more money than the boss. Yeah, exactly. You're right. That was the one thing I mentioned, about here is at least Medicine Hat PD. They didn't steal my fucking phone like a bunch of pieces of garbage like the RCMP in Penticton. So that is one good thing. Oh, trust me, anyone that defends poor dirt farmer, anyone who defends their rights is looked at as a bad guy because the majority of people in the country don't know their rights and don't agree with them, and then they'll lose them, and we'll be in Nazi Germany, and then yeah, then they'll be complaining that their neighbors are ratting them out, and the government is secretly recording everything they do. Exactly, that's the way to live, micro girl, right? You just, you judge by what you see from someone with your eyes and with your own ears only. You cancel all the noise of everyone else out. When I start making some more money on YouTube, guys, yes, I'll be getting like a hidden mic, things like that. Trust me, things will be getting better. I'll be getting body camera footage, or body cameras, and all sorts of stuff. Trust me, we are going to, as the time goes on and I'm making more money from YouTube, the channel is definitely gonna get better and better and better. Yeah, I guess it was a good thing that they didn't do that, poor dirt farmer. I don't know. I'll have to look into that, how much that a road mic is. We'll look into it. I'm hoping that the actual audio is better today than all the other videos because, okay, as they turn and run away. Yeah, that would be hilarious, poor dirt farmer, if they did. Alright. Yeah, but I changed the microphone setup today even because stupid me, I never even realized there was these slots for my microphones on my cage rig just to slide into and actually keep them in place. So I actually put them there today, so they're protruding outwards more. So hopefully the audio is way better with that kind of content now. I'll know from the video today because today's video is the first one when I go back to edit it. That's true. I kind of agree with. I think I agree 100% with that poor dirt farmer. I think educating the people is got to be the way to go, because I don't think there's ever going to be a time, unless we go to like actual civil war against our government. I don't think there's ever going to be a time in our life where where the cops are educated enough where they don't pull this bullshit. Because part of me thinks that a lot of them are educated, they just don't give a shit. Yeah, man, Corrales Canada. All one word, Instagram and YouTube. So if you're ADHD, you can watch the clips on Instagram. But I will say this, I don't always put the clips on at the same time as the video is on. So the video on YouTube could be posted, like the last two that have been posted. I haven't even posted the clips to Instagram yet. No problem, Micah Girl. Thanks for joining in on the live. Appreciate you. Much love. Let's go over here to where the drive-through part is and see what we can get over here. All's good with the feed. A little wind in the audio, but I ain't complaining. Oh, okay, good to know. Good to know. Thanks for the update and whether on the video and audio quality. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I agree with that, Andy, for sure. That's what the Karens do. And you're right. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. We gotta keep educating because there's power with the people. Right? The more people that want to defend their rights and want rights in this country, so that's what we need. You got deer meat? Huh? Core out of Canada, you know it, bro. Much love to you, man. Much love. You subscribed? You subscribed? What? That's you? YouTube? All right, man. Appreciate you. Much love, man. Enjoy. There we go, man. Owl News. Never heard of him, but let's check him out sometime. Let me know what you guys think of him, man. That's sweet, guys. Sorry, shit. Is that still going? Is the live still going? Ah, they hung up on you? That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Much love to you for doing that. Bye, Micah Girl. Thanks again. That's freaking hilarious. Good job on you, man, for phoning the restaurant and calling and complaining. That's awesome, man. Yeah, man. Seriously, if you're here, if legit, I'm gonna be here for a while, probably. So, like, if you're actually in town, you haven't been arrested, so you're allowed on the property. That's awesome, man. Yeah, man. Seriously, if you are in the Medicine Hat area and you want to come down to the restaurant, man, and video record, and I'll video record you from the Starbucks doing it, that would be some awesome content, especially on the live here, man. Just saying. Anyone that's in the Medicine Hat area and wants to pick up their phone and come down and record Earls, since I can't, and I'll record you recording Earls while I record the Starbucks, I'm down for it. This has got to be probably the slowest Starbucks I think I've ever been to. Awesome. Good to hear that the feed is good. I was worried too because I accidentally closed the screen away for a second on the live. I was like, oh shit, did I turn it off? It's the problem with the messed up hand sometimes, and I'm trying to zoom in and zoom out. It can create an issue. Although I don't really need this anymore, like it's easier for the video shooting. Helps take off some of the weight off of the broken thumb still. Yeah, man, call Earls. Definitely call them. Well, no. And here's the funny thing: if you call them now, right, like he just did, and that you know that I'm still out here, so they know I'm still out here. Chat is not displaying on your end or mine because it's displaying on my end. I'm seeing it on my end. Making reservations for 8 now. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny. I know exactly. That's why. Yeah, I'll let you guys in on drop a little secret. So I was in Drumheller yesterday, and I did some videos in Drumheller. But what I didn't know about Drumheller until I got there was that there was a penitentiary in Drumheller. So I actually went to the penitentiary and actually had some conversations with inmates on the other side of the fence in the minimum security prison. Oh, guys, here we go. We got a cam back right here. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Much love. Appreciate you. We need all the support we can get out here. Right, crew? We need all the crew members we can get. Sutherland. Oh, the officer trying to dox me. They're always trying to dox me and whatnot. What none of them seem to realize is I really don't care, to be honest. Right. Oh, I know. They love me, man. They love Dave, the core audits guy, man. Right. They gotta get the picture of so they can take me to bed with them. All those females. He's getting flooded calls. That's nice. Sweet, guys. That's awesome. Exactly. That's what you got to do, man. You got to teach these people that don't believe in our rights in this country that they better really believe in rights in this country or we'll get them out of this country. We're not going to put up with this bullshit anymore. Feel like we're starting to get some bad internet connection here. The screen keeps loading up on me. Let me know if you guys can still hear me and that, and you can still see the picture and stuff, and me moving and stuff like that. I can't believe how dead this Starbucks is. Like, it's insane how dead it is. Like, no one is coming to this Starbucks. It's freaking crazy. It's got to be the deadest Starbucks I've ever seen in my life. Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad.
Good.
My friend Donald, who's, I guess, a fan, watches stuff,
Yeah.
also in BC, he gave me a call and he was like, hey, there's an auditor from BC and he's on Dunmore Road, Medicine Hat, right now. You should go over there. I was like, well, my back is killing me. Ten's machine, although it has a battery with it, so I'll put it on and I'll go out and I'll see him. So
sweet, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. Tom?
Yeah.
Dave, man. Nice to meet you, man. Core Audits Canada.
I like the shirt.
Thanks, man. Yeah. It's my cool shirt. I don't know if anyone's seen it yet. It's my Bart Simpson shirt, guys.
It's the squishy episode where we got no ice, just syrup, and they drink it and they have like a ayahuasca experience or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a weird metaphor.
It is. It's pretty cool.
It's like the chili episode.
So was your friend from BC? Whereabouts is he from?
I don't know originally, honestly. He's been doing YouTube stuff for a long time. And he was in Medicine Hat for a little while years ago. You know, he kind of just moves around a lot. I don't know where he's originally from. He's been everywhere.
Where is he right now, if you don't mind me asking?
I think he's in some part of, I'm gonna guess it's like around Vancouver. I think he said Vernon.
Okay.
So something like that.
Okay.
He said, well, I got a little one apartment in Vernon for a bit. or
Nice,
something like
nice. Your friend isn't, his name isn't Wild Bill, is it?
that. No,
No, okay.
Wild Bill.
Yeah, because there's a Wild Bill in Vernon, and shout out to Wild Bill, man. I miss you trying to find me, man. He tried to dox me all the time. He's trying to find out who I am.
There was a guy in the States called Wild Bill.
Yeah, yeah.
He called himself Wild Bill for America?
Oh, no, this guy is Wild Bill Okanagan.
Okay.
Yeah.
One time this guy, Wild Bill, he's going to come to Canada to do like a big presentation with a bunch of neo-Nazis up in Calgary.
Yeah.
And so I found out that they intended to pay this guy to do a performance on stage and do a speech and da-da-da-da-da. And once I gathered all the info on it, I fucking snitched because Wild Bill was coming at me hard. He said, oh, I'll come to Canada, blah, blah, blah. Man, when Border found out about him getting paid, not having the right kind of visa, oh, he landed in Calgary and they turned him around and sent him back to Texas. Funny when Nazis try and come to Canada and influence us. I don't like that kind of thing.
I got a supporter here, Greta. Oh, no, I got
Thunberg.
Greta Theo. Oh, Greta the. Oh my God, I can't. My eyes are shit. Greta, some they follow. They said they follow you. That you're okay.
Right,
Right. So much appreciated.
Yeah, I've been doing YouTube here in Medicine Hat for like 15 years-ish.
Yeah.
Like when I moved out here, I originally grew up in Halifax. I moved out here, friggin' did Chat TV's master control operator, so I was like a TV station nerd.
Cool.
And then I only lasted 89 of the 90 days probation period. They were like, you cannot stay here. I had totally untreated ADHD then. Now I at least have medications, but
You got lots of fans, by the way.
I got lots of energy, and sometimes I use that energy to kind of like son of a bitch the police a little bit son of a bitch the fucking government. So it was funny when the guy said, hey, there's an auditor up there, he's on Dunmore Road.
Yeah.
I was thinking, shit,
I got
the best place to get arrested or do an audit here is the fucking police station.
Yeah.
I was at the police station at a public event where they called people to come in because they wanted to talk about the Mustard Seed's relation to the city. Mustard Seed is the nonprofit that runs homeless shelters. They don't have one here because they haven't really been good neighbors.
Right.
And so they had this meeting at the police station, and I went down there and I was filming it. Then all of a sudden, like 28 minutes in, like I've been there for a half hour, the police chief stands up and goes, hey, I just want everybody to know Tom is filming. We should have a vote right now to see if he should be allowed to film. And I was like, what? You can't vote on my charter rights.
Yeah, I know.
You can end the if you want to. And he's like, all right, well, then if you don't stop filming, we'll end the meeting. And I was like, okay, end the meeting right now because of me, Like, do
That's
that.
crazy.
No, 2 cops came over, grabbed me, lifted me up, 4 of them manhandled me, threw me out of the police station.
That's crazy.
I stood up and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I just got arrested today here.
Who,
Right here,
For filming?
for filming on public property, on a public sidewalk. Yeah, I got arrested. Just now, the guys were telling me, someone says, tell Tom you got arrested for filming on the public sidewalk.
Did they turn you around right here? Did they take you downtown?
No, they did it right here. They did an undertaking right here.
And they've charged you with what?
Mischief, loss of enjoyment. Right, that's the only charge that they can come up with. It's the only one that they can do.
Yeah,
that's
what
why
I-
I do what I
that's
do,
what
because
I was
I want to
doing.
change that law.
Yep.
I want to change it so that they can't use that law anymore.
I mean, here's the sad reality is...
And by the way, hold on before you keep going, justice for all, love Metallica, right? Someone said, right? The criminal who attacked this man, right? This guy is cool.
Hey, thanks so much.
Yeah, this guy covered the Queen of Canada.
That's right, the cult. Remember
Yeah.
that crazy cult? Yeah.
So,
I done that. Yeah. The reality for me is that doesn't matter what law, legislation, or whatever they pass. It's nice, but when you get a cop that doesn't really know what he's doing, doesn't know the law, doesn't know what he's supposed to enforce, doesn't have good training,
right.
that's what the problem is. And unfortunate reality here in Medicine Hat, not only is there not great training, there hasn't been good leadership in years.
Right.
So even if people are getting trained, they're probably just checked out, fucking I don't care, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
We got cops, we got a constable Dar who's being charged with a criminal offense, intimidating people, witnesses, straight up writing emails to people, just like, oh, fuck you up, blah, 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 like that kind of thing.
Right, that's
So
crazy.
he's going to trial, but like, they keep covering all that up. You never know when he's going to trial, there's been other police officers here charged. We've had some weird things. Like, I mean, our last chief, his name was Warden. He's suing the whole city because he said that police officers here were, what do you call it when you force somebody to do something? Blackmail. They said that he said that the whole force here, a bunch of cops, were blackmailing him to leave. In reality, though, we get the lawsuits and we find out our last police chief, Gordon, he had a sexual proclivity for consensual relations. Do you know what that means?
Right.
He likes to R-word people
Right.
who are okay with them R-word.
Right.
If that makes any sense at all.
That's crazy.
He even was discussing the fact that you would have to get it in writing from the person that you're going to do this with so that they can't later say they were a victim. Like, this guy's
By the
a
way,
little kooky, a little wacky.
the chat's telling me they're getting hammered with phone calls right now.
Oh, that's
Yeah, with people calling, right, repeatedly calling in the chat.
I mean, that, honestly, guys, like that ain't really gonna help anybody. There are people just like you and me that work at a place like that. They don't want to get bothered like that.
No, but they're the ones that call the cops.
Yeah, no, well,
Yeah, those are the ones that got me arrested. That restaurant, right? So
they shouldn't have got involved, right?
Exactly.
You shouldn't have got involved.
Exactly. That's what it says. If you're gonna,
That's why you're standing here now,
right?
right?
Well, because I can't. I confirmed with the law enforcement. I can't go on front of their property on the sidewalk,
Right, so
right?
they
But I
trespassed
can,
you.
right? So I can stay here. So I confirmed that on film. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of video recording the Starbucks, and this is all live, right? And so they know I'm still here. Like, you're not going to bully me away. You're not going to push me off. And now I have all my subscribers calling your fucking your restaurant.
This is a public sidewalk. They're saying you can't even walk down.
Yeah, they say I can't walk past that now, right? That's what it says. Otherwise, I'll be arrested, right? So when I came over here, I had to walk on the actual road past the cars over there.
It's so weird. It's like, so I understand, like, not so many people around here are going to be familiar with the idea of a live broadcast with the, you got the jig.
Right.
The,
Well, it wasn't live when I was here.
Oh, okay.
The live happened when I realized they
Well,
were
you got
violating my
the
lights.
rig, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I find. Being here for a while, Medicine Hat's like old school, old technology, not the newest adapters. And when they see somebody who's got a weird looking camera setup or a light or mics, automatically something goes off in their head where they're like, oh no, he must be up to no good. Or I don't want to be on film and therefore I have the right to blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Call the cops, grab your camera, tell you to delete stuff. It's like the common understanding here is totally wrong, but it is common.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
It is.
People, and I don't think our authority, like, municipal government, city councilors, the police, none of them, I don't think, would wish to change anything the way you want to. And I agree.
No, they don't want
I
to because
agree
they
with
don't want the
change.
people to
I
know
wish
the.
that change would happen.
Yeah.
People were just fine with it.
But they don't want it.
How many cameras are set up all around this place?
Oh, I know.
Security.
Exactly,
Right?
and this is my security.
Right? And the other thing is, how soon is it going to be that in the future all these dorky little security cameras that barely work get replaced with flock cameras?
Right.
We're all going to be digitally recognized everywhere we go.
Yeah.
I'm glad that some of y'all recognize me, but I'm thinking about that stuff in the future, right? We're going to have
Yeah.
makeup, masks, and paint, and
Yeah.
glasses, and hats. And
Yeah.
We're going to have to wear ghillie suits, just not
Yeah.
to be government friggin'
Right.
spied
And
on,
the fact that people have a problem with this, right, when that's coming out,
Right.
is insane to me.
Like, you're just this guy. You
Yeah.
got a fanny pack and some khaki shorts, just like me. It's like you're looking in a mirror.
I know, right?
Yes, I don't have the sandals on though. Weird socks. But
Yeah,
what
trust me, I'm
saying
always
is,
wearing flippers.
It's like they always want to come up against that one weird guy by himself.
Yeah.
They never want to come up against that big corporation.
No.
Like, whoever goes into Walmart and goes, I can't believe you're filming me. There's 9 cameras here right now. Nobody does
No,
that.
exactly.
Nobody does that.
Exactly.
Because they know Walmart is right, no matter what you say. They are right.
Right.
But when you come up to this one weird guy, you think for some reason, because I don't know, you go to church or like you pay your taxes, you think that weird looking guy is wrong no matter what, and that you're right.
And
that's
you
the
get to
problem
tell
here
him.
in Medicine Hat.
Yeah.
Some people think that they're so right. They know that they're right.
Right.
And they're wrong. And it's just so funny. It's actually, it can be frustrating. It can be funny. It could be however you want it to be. But man, when it comes to the cops, all of a sudden it's a whole new ballgame because they want to take away your rights based on something everybody is allowed to do.
Yeah.
Film around in public. So you must have had some kind of interaction with somebody.
Yeah, I was literally. This is what actually happened. My car's parked a little ways down, which I always do, right? And I was walking down here to come to the actual Starbucks, to video record the Starbucks. And as I was coming down, you're passing the patio, so I'm holding the camera like this as I'm walking just past the patio, right? And as I get to the end of the patio, some lady starts screaming like a lunatic, acting like a fool.
At her car, and she was looking at me too, kind of like, you must be involved. And I was like,
And then
I just got here.
she grabbed an ice cube out of her her drink or something, and she tried to throw it at me over top of the thing, right? And then the guy beside her started yelling at me and trying to threaten me with assault, right? And I'm like, okay. So I stand there, right? Because as soon as I turn around, the lady, and after she throws the thing, she comes out and she's got like a menu in the face or whatever, and she's trying to tell me that I have to leave, and I'm like, no, I don't. And she's like, okay, I'm going to call the cops. Well, now that you're going to call the cops, I'm staying here now because I'm not going to go to Starbucks now.
Make it look like I'm running
Right,
over the
exactly.
cops.
So I'm going to stay here and video record now the restaurant. So that's what happened. And then the cops showed up and they violated my rights. And that's how it happens. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They always use the same thing, but all the case law in that mischief code they use has everything to do with about blocking access to the use of the building, blocking access to a driveway, a drive-through, something of that nature. When I'm not blocking access to anything and I'm just standing on the public sidewalk, it's very clear in the code, under the mischief codes, right, that if I'm more or less doing a right under the Charter of Rights, that I can't be arrested for it.
Yeah.
Right. So it's crazy.
You're from BC.
Yeah, originally
You
from
just for
Ontario.
a little visit.
Yeah, I came out for 30
Now you
days.
got a court date. You got to come back for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get my lawyer to push it back to see if I can get it pushed back a
You
little
could
further.
probably get on Zoom.
Yeah, maybe do it on Zoom.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. See if we can do that, and then that way it doesn't spoil my Vancouver trip, because I have a Vancouver trip on pretty much the same week that they want me to come back here for the court date. So I got to talk to my lawyer, see what he can do. Right, work things out. Right. Oh, we got another person.
Starbucks is kind
Can you
of
give
the
another
spot.
finger? Give another finger, ma'am, so we can get a close up of that. Thank you. And what do we do, guys? What do we do with the people now that give us fingers? We just give them one right back, right? That's how we do. That's how we treat the people. We've decided on this channel that we give the same energy back to people that give us that energy. So people come up to us and
Let me slow you down there. That can be dangerous.
why?
Because, like, some people give high energy, like, right out of the gate. And sometimes just content-wise, just content-wise, staying quiet while somebody else is getting loud can be the move.
Oh no, that I mean, like when we're talking about the same energy, I mean, like if someone gives me the finger, we give them the finger back. If someone does the cam back, we give them a thumbs up because we appreciate the support. You know, right? That same kind of energy that they're releasing now.
Yeah.
Now, if someone comes up to me and is aggressive, I usually just stand with my hands in my pocket. So with my one hand in my pocket, and I usually just stand there and I just wait for them to do.
Hand on pepper spray?
No, I'm not. I wish I was allowed to use it, man.
Yeah, in Canada you don't.
No, you can't use anything.
In
I
the States, the auditors are freaking quick to use it. Eh?
Yeah.
That one guy, he just go freaking. If somebody takes a step towards him, he's just
Yeah. And that's the way it should be. Like if you feel like someone is a threat, and someone coming up to you in like a very like aggressive manner, like say I'm like you did, you walked up to me and you were like, hey, how's it going? I know a guy, blah blah blah, right? But when you come up to me and you're like, hey man, what are you doing? Right, and you're like right there in the front of the face. That's the instance where like you should be able to pull out a spray and spray someone to get them back, because at that moment they're a threat.
Just when they walked up. Just spraying them just because they walked up.
Aggressively, yeah.
I'd say they'd have to pull a fist back before I do it. I mean, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be the guy who's like, look, I kind of annoy people, and then when they walk up to me to ask questions, I spray them in the face.
No, I agree with that.
It's almost like you're like, I know you're fishing, right?
Right.
But when you're fishing, like you get the fish, right? You don't shoot the fish with a gun when you get it up out of the water, you know?
Yeah, I guess I should rephrase what I was trying to say. What I was more or less trying to say is that
I think your lawyer would say only meet them with equal force.
So no, what I would do when someone come up to me aggressively like that, I would have the spray in my hand already. So there would be no hand in my pocket. So it would be showing them that I have it. So that way, if they go to do something, they already are warned that I have spray and they're going to get sprayed, right? And so that's where it comes in. Where I agree with you.
The goal is not to move from your spot.
Exactly.
Like you don't want to have to back up.
Exactly.
Aggressive. You don't want to have to do what they say.
Exactly.
Command it around. I know what you're saying, man. You're like, I'm a free man. I'm my own man. I feel like Canada is a free country. I should be able to do all the things I want to.
Right.
The only thing that should stop me should be like the things in the law books, right?
Exactly.
I hear you, bro. So it's probably the whole talk of the restaurant. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet everybody in the bar was just
Oh, yeah.
out there with his Bruins hat on.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hate the Bruins.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Right.
Bunch of Habs fans in there, bro.
Oh, probably.
I don't even watch sports, guys. I'm just, that's all I know. I grew up in Halifax, Nova Scotia, with around a couple of Habs and Bruins fans, and they love and hate each other at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
They want to
Well,
watch the game together, drink together, and then yell at each other.
I'm a Bruins fan just because my grandfather was a Bruins fan.
Right on.
Right, and he's the one that kind of got me into like hockey and sports to begin with, in a certain way, to a certain aspect, right? So,
Yeah.
and he's no longer here.
There's a lot of Boston Bruins fans in Halifax, and I think kind of, it might be a weird connection, but because like, I think it was a Halifax explosion, a bunch of like, you know, people and stuff from Boston came up, but then I think they made some kind of weird agreement. I can't remember what it is. It might be that either we send Boston a Christmas tree or they send us. I think it's we send them. I think Halifax, Nova Scotia sends Boston a Christmas tree every year. I could
Really?
be totally fucked on
That's
this.
weird. I gotta look that up for
Somewhere
sure.
like somewhere they came to help after the Halifax explosion, and so we do something for the Bostonians, and that's I think why there's a lot of Bruins fans out east because
Right.
you know that connection maybe.
Yeah, that's possible. That's definitely possible.
Yep. Oh, gotta do my stretches, man. My back's starting to hurt just standing around here.
Yeah, man, it definitely.
Hard concrete for so long, my back just starts killing.
Oh yeah, it
But
definitely.
I'm gonna go on the property. I'm gonna walk by and just kind of give them a look.
Yeah, but hey, I encourage. Actually, I have a feeling your friend wanted you to come out here because I think I told him if there's anyone in Medicine Hat, I want someone to come out and video record the restaurant.
Just in case.
Well, I want someone to video record the restaurant while I video record them.
Well, it's also good to have a little bit of backup, right? If the cops are going to come, they're going to say, oh, you know, rough this guy up because we got him an hour ago, or you know what I mean? Like, it's always good to have a little buddy system so that you don't end up, you know, battery dead all by myself.
Yeah.
You know, they took my camera, now I'm fucked, and now they're kicking me in the back of the car.
That's the one. That's the only credit I can give to the Medicine Hat PD, is that they didn't steal my phone and my microphone setup and everything like the RCMP in Penticton
You're
did.
lucky that maybe I taught him a lesson because last time, like I said, when I got arrested at the police station for filming, they kept my phone for 2 weeks because they said they wanted it for evidentiary purposes. Well, because I had the newest iPhone, apparently it cost thousands of dollars. You got to send my phone down to California. You got to get it taken apart, the memory chip taken out, inserted into another phone that's hacked or jailbroken, whatever. But they weren't willing to do that, obviously, because they knew all they were going to get was video of exactly what happened, which
Right.
they have video inside the police station because there's cameras everywhere.
Exactly.
So they ended up calling me up and just saying, yeah, fuck it, come get your phone. But they kept it for that 2 week period, which, I mean, that is like, it's terrible, you know, to go to a public place as a journalist. And I'm not even like an auditor. Like, I mean, I started out in straight up just normal ass journalism. I started to realize that most of the TV stuff and radio stuff is it's just bullshit for the commercials. They don't really care whether they're giving you good news, correct information. Sometimes they'll even just straight up side with the government and say what they're saying just so
Right.
that they can get along.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I couldn't do that. It makes me sick. You know what I mean? It's like,
I agree.
There is a truth. If there is a law, if there is something we need to follow, I like to figure it all out and have it like this is what it is for real.
Yeah.
Not just bullshit people to tell them everything's fine.
Exactly.
And in reality, right now, everything is not fucking fine. You know
It's
what I
not, man.
It's not fine. The
No.
fact that there are people sitting in a restaurant, drinking, having fun, you know, all that, whatever. Like, your life is so fucking easy right now that you get to go to Moxie's or whatever. I don't know what.
Earl's.
Or Earl's, whatever
Yeah.
restaurant. But at the same time, you're so insecure in life that the fucking weird looking guy with the Bart Simpson shirt with a camera makes you so upset you need to have him chained up.
I know.
Put handcuffs on you, right?
No.
Good.
No, luckily enough, the last two arrests,
Handcuffs, just for all the folks out there, handcuffs are no joke. getting for real arrested and handcuffs put on, even just for a minute, is very traumatizing.
Well, I think the reason why the last two times I've been arrested out here and or been put in that section, I think the reason why is because of the broken thumb. I have the cast on my arm, and I think that they don't want to risk breaking the thumb because then they know that
They make it worse.
They make it worse because it's
worse.
already violating my rights, right? So they know they violated my rights, and so they're like, well, fuck, we don't want to make it even worse. What if we accidentally break his thumb, right? So, unlike Penticton, they don't give a shit. When I had the broken thumb, they didn't care. They handcuffed me and everything. They don't care, man. Penticton, RCMP are the absolute trash of the trash. Absolute. 100%.
I feel like, honestly, it's often RCMP has a very different attitude than a municipal police force or officer, and yeah, it can go either way. I don't think I've ever really been up there for them guys. But have you been to court at all on anything that you feel is like...
Not yet. September.
groundbreaking?
End of September is when I'm going to go to court to deal with the original mischief charges, the first ones that violated my rights.
So, I mean,
I'm going to be filing
how long
lawsuits.
it takes for a court case to start. It was probably, what, 2 years ago?
No, 3 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so
It's
you'll make your first appearance.
Right.
Say, I'm not guilty. Then you'll wait another 3 months.
Well,
Then you'll get some release form or some, what do they call it? All your infos.
my hope is that the Crown is going to not even go through with the charges after the first court date.
Look, Maple Creek got friggin' his hitch on with some bungee cords.
That's crazy,
I
eh?
can hold your hitch on with the bungee cords there, buddy.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
I'm having
yeah.
such a hard time.
So here in
Zooming
Medicine
in
Hat,
and out.
right, our next neighbor over to the east is Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. You see Maple Creek on the guy's truck there. And
Right.
so we as Hatters, as Albertans, we always have to shit on the Saskatchewaners and the way that they drive. So I learned, and I only been out here, I guess 20 years at this point, but what
Right.
I've learned is that when you see somebody out driving and they do a turn and then they change lanes while they're turning,
Right.
they call that what's it called? It's Saskatchewan sweep,
Oh yeah?
right? It's like we have all these little jokes about the people from Saskatchewan, how bad they drive. But the reality is probably the worst drivers I've seen in Canada are in Medicine Hat. That's all I got.
Oh, by the way, just to the guy that asked, this guy's name is Tom. He's another YouTuber.
Tom, yeah.
What's your YouTube channel? Do you want to drop it?
Owl News.
Owl News.
We have a website, owlnews.ca. We go live on Tuesdays and Fridays, and we talk about Southern Alberta, the news from Medicine Hat.
Oh, so you were the guy on the bike?
Yeah. That's
Oh shit!
Oh, I thought you recognized
No,
me.
I sort of did. I thought you looked familiar,
I'm
but I.
currently wearing urban camouflage. That's when you just wear all dirty beige colors.
Your buddy said, I think it's your buddy here, NNCIM.
NNCIM.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't decode that right now.
That's he says Tom is great. So
Maybe it's DS. Shouts out to Don.
oh Donald.
Donald sent me a message, gave me a call, told me what was going on. I thought, all right, I'll go check it out.
Yeah, this is him. It's Donald here.
So the very center of the internet is right here, right now. This is the entire World Wide Web is revolving around a location somewhere between you and me.
Yeah.
What's happening?
It's crazy, man. It's
So I was gonna say, you picked the Starbucks, and in my head I'm thinking it's because like the yippies, right? Like they got enough money to spend $30 on a drink.
right.
There's a good chance they're gonna spend 5 minutes screaming at you for no reason because they're
Yeah,
bored.
it's not just the Starbucks though. So what I have found, and this is actually for the whole crew too to understand this, is the psychology of it.
Yeah.
So what I've realized, because I first started doing just like outside of a business,
Yeah.
no drive-throughs, right? The ability for someone to walk away, whatever, blah blah blah, right? So
Drive-thru, they kinda gotta sit.
they have to sit and say.
And
So what I've realized is the reason why people act so visceral in a drive-through is because they feel like they're a dog in a corner, trapped in a corner now. And so people, like a dog that is trained well,
Like if
right?
there's a car behind you, you can't go anywhere.
Right. So now, and if there's and here's the thing, if you have a dog that is trained well and you trap it in a corner, it's not going to react emotionally crazy. It's not going to react in a vicious way. It's going to act in an intelligent way,
Yeah,
right?
Say, are we buddies? Or,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So now, though, if you take that same dog, right, that has no emotional control because it had horrible training, and you trap it in a corner, it's gonna come at you like a crazy fucking lunatic, screaming and trying to bite you and attack you. So I have realized that that's what it is. The human population that has a lack of emotional control, and what's sad is a lot of it is men. Right. A lot of men have very little emotional control now, and it's really sad because that's why the world is as scary as it is.
And you know what? It has a lot to do with privilege.
Yeah.
And it's not, I'm not going to go, well, what privilege, blah, 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 but it is a little bit that, because if you're in a town like Medicine Hat, if you were a black guy doing what you're doing right now, would have been 30 times more people running up to you, getting in your face, probably would have been punched out, cops would have dragged you away. It's a form of racism we can't even really describe because it doesn't happen so obviously. It's just the difference between. So, and if, for instance, you were in any other group of minority, right, the treatment, it becomes different. But you at least recognize, okay, I have a shielded privilege being a middle-aged white guy. The chances of somebody fucking with me are pretty low.
Right.
But the people that don't have that emotional control, that are in the vehicle or whatever, it's like, it's almost like you're doing like psychology. It's like, well, if they react and get really angry, it's because of
them.
What's wrong with them?
Yeah, what's wrong? Exactly.
What's going on with them?
Exactly.
And yeah, I mean, I wish the best for both parties, you know?
Me too. Like, what I hope eventually happens is that I want to go back to the era where I came from, where when you saw a dude with a camera or someone with a camera, you were in front of it and you were like, hey, ma, hey, dad, you're making faces, stuff like that.
Right.
Not this incredible fear that comes over you. Like, I've actually... people sometimes will ask, like, why do I zoom in right on someone's face and stuff? It's because I'm looking for that facial recognition, right? So I have seen so many people when they see me video recording and I get to zoom up, the fear that is in their face, right? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I could not imagine waking up every single day and feeling that massive, incredible fear over everything in my life. A guy with a camera, my own shadow, right? Someone that's, looking at me the wrong way. Like, the fact that you have that kind of fear, and then people are like, well, you rage bait. Do I really? Tell me, what does that say about the person that is getting baited, so-called baited, right? That they have so lack of a mental base.
You're out there with the fishing rod, and anybody who knows anything,
right?
No, okay, he's out there fishing. Do
Yeah.
you want to be a salmon?
And
you want to be a bass?
And truth be told,
right up to him, you know?
and truth be told, I had planned to come out with a fishing pole one day, but then I started watching Tua Pre, and I saw what he did. I was like, fuck him,
Butterfly Boy might have been one of the best I ever seen.
I was so pissed when I saw him carrying the fishing rod because I was like, damn it, man, I wanted to do that. Yeah. One of my favorite Tua Pre videos actually was the one where he went into a public area, like building, a courthouse or something. I'm not sure what it was, and he pretended the whole time that he was video chatting his wife while he was recording. It was freaking hilarious, man. Yeah.
They're like, wait a minute, it's a private call. I'm not allowed in this. Privacy is what matters here. No, my privacy. No, not your privacy. Mine, yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And the cops that showed up trying to get him to leave.
My wife has a disability and she's at home, and I'm not recording you. I'm helping my wife understand the world around so that I can go get her a coffee too. Are you against my disabled wife now?
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, I actually really do love Tua Pre. I think he's a really funny guy, and I actually think that he's got a very good niche of his own. Right, just the things that he does, he's very funny. He's got some good voices. I really do have a lot of respect for him and the way he goes about it.
He did like a whole year of videos that got barely any views. He stopped doing auditing for a whole year, and he did this thing, I'm going to get buff and own a Lambo. And he just worked out, and the videos didn't get any views.
Right.
But I credit him for wanting to do something and just doing it no matter if the views were there or not.
Right.
And in the end, you look at his videos from 3 years ago versus his videos now, that dude is fucking talented.
Yeah, he is.
Must be crazy with it.
And I'll be the first to admit, I did not think for a second, like when I started the YouTube channel, I started regularly posting videos in February, at the end of February, right near the end of February, middle of February, and I honestly did not think that by now I would have over 1,700 subscribers. It's like it's insane to me. It really is. It's like I feel like I'm living in like a dream world, right?
And you see, whenever somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, hey, I see you," it's almost like, "What?
What? Yeah.
Really?"
Yeah.
When I told you,
Yeah, I was shocked.
you were like, "Huh?
Yeah.
How the fuck does this guy know? I'm in medicine."
Yeah.
That's the World Wide Web for you. And one time, I took a trip from here going back home to Halifax, right? First day I'm back in Halifax, I go down to one of my favorite parks. It's like right down at the waterfront. I'm at my favorite picnic table, smoking a doobie. Freaking 20 feet away, this guy goes, hey, is that Community TV Tom? And he walks up and I'm like, what the hell? How am I this far away from home? And somebody recognized me. You know?
People are saying your Warner Bros. Are correct.
What?
That's people are correct. That we're correct about everything.
Smoking crack.
No.
Not right now.
Not anymore, man. Not anymore. That was back in the youthful days when I was a little stupid. All right, now I'm a little bit smarter, and I understand like if you're gonna do the hard drugs, you're gonna end up doing some hard time.
Oh yeah, I was out in BC. I went to University of British Columbia from 2001 to 2003. Did like part of an agricultural science degree, and so I lived in Kitsilano. Shouts out to my Italian, grandma and shit. Lived in the basement of my Italian grandma's place. And then,
Sweet. I love the Italians,
I
man.
went to UBC. I did my classes and shit, but also I got out in the street in Vancouver, and man, 2001 down on friggin' what's it called? That long ass street down there in Vancouver, where all the crackheads are. What's that one street called?
Oh, Hastings.
Hastings, exactly.
Yeah.
I was down there my first day. I got my bike stolen on Hastings.
That's crazy.
The cops were like, well, there's a lot of pawn shops. If you see your bike at a pawn shop, give us a call.
Right.
So I started walking down Hastings, just going in and out, pawn shop, discount shop,
Right.
whatever. I got like 6-7 blocks down, and this is like October. The sun's starting to go down at like 7. Fuck, I was scared. Everybody out there had their hand out. Hey, base, crack.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, I can get crazy.
In 2001, I mean, in Vancouver, this is like before the Olympics came and cleared it out and all that shit, right?
Right.
I'm old as fuck now, right, YouTube? But, you know what I mean? I was in my 20s 20 years ago.
Right. You and me both.
The cops ended up coming to clear out all the homeless people who had the Olympics.
Right.
But before that happened, man, it was at its height, and everybody down
Yeah,
there
you
was
know.
smoking crack.
Do you know where most of those people are now? Those homeless? They're in Kelowna.
And hopefully they made it somewhere safe, because I don't even know if crack exists.
They shipped them
all fentanyl and meth now.
Yeah, they shipped them all the homeless during that time. I believe, from what I remember hearing, they shipped all those homeless from the Olympics down into the Okanagan. All right.
We've been standing here, 5-10 minutes. I see like 3 people do some kind of weird, like turning out into this turn. I mean, if you, I don't know if you're allowed to. It looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
If I was parked down here, I would get into the parking lot, exit there, get into the 3rd lane,
Right.
and go.
All right.
It's a fucked up intersection. If you're here long enough, you'll see an accident here.
So since you're here too, and we're talking, and we're on the kind of the subject of criminal records and things like that, I actually think this might be a good time to talk to my people, talk to my crew.
All right.
So, guys, I just want to let you know there's been I've never told any of you guys this yet, but a long time ago when I was 18, right, I tried to kill him in Ontario. That's what I did.
This is when you're on drugs?
Yes, when I was on drugs. I was on heavy drugs, and this girl that I knew that I was in love with was with this guy who I believe was abusing her, and she told me that he was, and because I was on the heavy drugs, I did some stupid shit when I was 18, and I spent over 9 years in Kingston 9 years in prison, right? About 6 of that was in Kingston, right? And I just want to let you guys know, right? I know a lot of people have been trying to like dox that part of my life and stuff on YouTube and on Instagram and everything else. I don't hide anything from any of you guys. I understand I fucked up. I was young, stupid, right? And I did something wrong. And me and that guy, we're on Facebook as Facebook friends now. So, it is what it is. Shit happens in life. But
Glad you didn't kill him. I'm glad you
me
did
too.
not succeed in that,
Me
dude.
too. I'm glad I didn't.
It's like,
and
yeah.
he is a good guy, right? And you know, and I definitely regret doing it. But
And you were in
that
pen for 18? Did you?
no,
say?
no, just under 9 years in
Wow.
Kingston. I spent about almost 3 years in provincial during the trial. But you know, like I wanted to let you guys know, I figured this was a good time because we're talking about past criminal records and things like that.
That's about as
And-
transparent as you could be. I don't know the guy at all. The first time I meet him, he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I tried to kill somebody." I'm honest about it. I'm open about it.
Yeah, I'm very open and honest about my past and what I've done. So and you guys know, like you know, I'm pretty transparent about mostly everything about my life, except maybe my last name and my address, which we'll keep secret. Right, but for the most part, I figured I would let you guys know. Right, I got out when I was 29. Right, and I've been out for a long time. You know, I'm 45 now, so I've been out for quite a long time, and you know, it changed my life. Being in prison, it gave me it gave me the foresight and the emotional control that I need, and it taught me a lot. Being in prison
You
is what
can't have
changed me.
them kind of reactions if you're in prison.
Right.
Somebody looking at you wrong, too bad.
Exactly.
Too fucking bad. You can't react. Because
Exactly.
they'll just, I mean,
So
yeah,
it-
prison's a whole different place. You know?
So although I regret doing what I did, I definitely don't regret the prison stay because it changed my life. It changed the man I was, and to the
Sans
man
that, you
I
would still
am
be on
today.
drugs?
Oh, I definitely. I don't even think I'd be under. I think I'd be dead.
Well then.
I think if I was going
Yeah.
down the same pathway I was still going before going into jail, and I
And
did
hard
that.
drugs leads but to violence, death, and fucking jail. That's it.
Absolutely,
That's
100%.
it. There's no other place. You don't end up in ecstasy. There's no friggin' awesome orgy with all the greatest of all times. It ain't coming, crack.
Exactly. And the reason why
Yeah.
you don't find any criminal convictions of me in BC is because I'm not originally from British Columbia. That's why. And I've never committed a single crime in British Columbia. Right.
I've been charged a whole bunch of times with a whole bunch of different things.
Oh, actually,
I always end up going to court and they throw it out because it's bullshit.
Actually, I am wrong about that. I do have one criminal conviction technically in Vancouver, right? Thanks to my loving brother. Love you to death, bro, but you did fuck me over, right? He used the he gave some attitude on the plane during COVID stuff times, and he got us kicked off the plane, and I refused to leave the plane
no
because
fly list now?
yeah, on Air Canada I'm banned.
Oh, buddy.
On Air Canada, yeah,
I
I'm
almost
banned.
got that on WestJet one time. I was coming back. We're flying back into Medicine Hat. We don't have WestJet anymore, but it was 40 some. It was like 40 degrees. Like I'm talking. It was one of the hottest days of the year. It's like 37, and there is no AC in this little tiny can plane that they bring you back. It's like a 20-seater, you know, a little tiny thing. I'm sitting at the back. I was getting so hot. Also, I mean, some of my medication is like makes it feel worse when you're hot. Like you
Right.
just have to cool down.
Right.
I could not cool down. They didn't have water on the flight or ice or nothing, right? So I was lifting my shirt up just to like fan myself. And at one point I did just like take my shirt off. The lady came back with that special card, like, the pilot's gonna tell you you're never allowed to blah, blah, blah.
Right.
They didn't end up doing anything. I mean, the plane landed, I got off and I was fine, but yeah, I came pretty close. Almost got that, but man, during COVID, I think they were handing them out like
Yeah.
candy. They were just like, who's fucking around? We don't. You
So,
found out. You
but-
found out. You found out.
But that's kind of what happened in Vancouver is that he got us kicked off the plane, and I refused to leave the plane because I was like, I didn't do anything wrong. I haven't been rude to anyone, right? So I'm not leaving.
You guys like twin brothers or something?
Pretty much. We look almost
Yeah.
exactly alike.
I feel like that's
Right.
something authority does.
Yeah.
They take a look at things and they see what something looks like. They don't care what it actually is. Oh, you guys look like brothers? You're probably conspiring together to do crimes or something. Fuck.
Yeah, I know people are trying to dox me all the time, guys. And trust me, I know eventually you guys are going
I'm
to
gonna
probably
go grab
find out
some
where I
cold
live
drinks.
and all that
You
stuff.
got a request? I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna go ride around and grab some cold drinks.
I could definitely use
Back
the
up.
water.
Water, iced tea.
No, just
Utopia?
water.
Just
Just
water?
yeah, I'm just a water guy.
Yeah, right.
I'm almost out, so
All right, I'll hook you up with another water.
I appreciate that, man. Much love, man.
Anything else you thinking of? What friggin' things to do in Medicine Hat that aren't this?
Uh,
You're just gonna do this only. This is the most fun.
yeah, probably gonna do this because I got a schedule. I got to be up towards Lethbridge coming up here soon.
Okay.
By tomorrow, so I gotta. I wanted to stay the night to do some more havoc for the MD PD, but we'll the MH PD.
Yeah, MHPD.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I said MD. I think
MHPS.
Yeah.
That's
So
not police services.
yeah. So
yeah,
we're gonna probably head out in a little bit here. Probably gonna try to stick on this live for a little longer, right? Talk a little longer about and answer some questions people may have about what
I'm
I just
glad they
said.
didn't cuff you.
Me too.
I'm glad they were at least respectful enough to just say, hey, we're just going to give you your charge right here.
Yeah, yeah. And they were even respectful enough to let me
Chances are
take
they're
off
just
all
gonna
the
end
audio
up-
equipment. They let me take off the phone and put it in the phone. They let me take the audio equipment off, put it in here.
They didn't break your shit?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
definitely respectful. But again,
Remember their
being
names?
yeah, it's on camera.
Yeah.
But being respectful is not the same as respecting our
law.
rights
That's right.
in the law.
That's right. You can
So
be really nice while you take somebody's rights away.
exactly,
I've had
right.
it happen before.
So
It almost is a little bit more frustrating because you know that person wants to be kind, but the kindness you're looking for is a certain respect of the law, and they are unable to do that for you, which sucks.
Right.
So it's like, okay, you're talking nice to me, but at the same time, you're saying the things that are opposite of what you're supposed to say.
right, exactly.
Bro, I gotta get off my feet because I am seriously, oh my God, my whole leg and my back.
No
Got
worries,
it on
man.
the highest setting, the TENS machine on the highest setting. You're transparent here, I'll be transparent for a second. My back hurts real bad. I gotta put electrodes in
Holy
myself.
shit, man.
Friggin' all 8 of them on level 20 just to friggin' not be in complete pain.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. There's a TikTok generation over there. They're laughing and stuff.
Oh yeah, they love it. They want to be on the live, but they're too scared. They're too scared. All right, it's okay if you want to be on the live. Come on the live, man. There ain't nothing to be scared about with a camera, right? You're
like, you know
on, the
what?
moment you
It's
guys
like-
walk out of your house, you're on 50 million cameras, right? The government's gonna put flock cameras around everywhere, and they're gonna have your facial ID running everywhere soon. So like, there's no need to be afraid of
We're
them.
gonna put on masks.
You gotta go back to when I was a kid. When I was your kid, when we saw a guy with a camera, you know what we did? We jumped in front of it, says hi mom, hi dad, right? We did funny faces and all that types of stuff, right? Hey, appreciate it. Oh, here we'll switch up the live. Over here, we just got a couple people asking some questions. What was that? What am I doing? What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, I'm just recording, having a good time, living a beautiful, amazing. Pardon me? Yeah. And I'm still here, right? Because I know my laws, and they can't do anything, right? So, yeah, I will. Appreciate you. Much love. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for the cam back. Give her a thumbs up. We love it. Much love. Ah, nice. The little girl in the back gave the thumbs up too. Nice, sweet. Appreciate that. Oh, nice. You call the coppers 2 minutes after the live feed went down. That's awesome, guys. Life as used an experience. Life as a use is an experience. I appreciate. Yeah, man. Like I said, guys, I'm very transparent. I've done some absolutely stupid shit when I was a kid. I had a lot of lack of emotional control when I was a kid. I was an angry child, because I had a broken home, and I was angry at everyone and everything. Right? My mother moved out to British Columbia, siblings, and I was all alone without them, and I was very young. So, like I said, I had a lot of pent-up anger, and prison. When I went to prison, it definitely helped me deal with that. And that's why I'm the man I am now today, and why I abide by the law that are given to me, right? And I never break them, and I follow the law no matter what, because I think following the laws, right? Even if you don't agree with them, then you come out and you protest and you do what we're doing right now, standing on a public sidewalk, defending our rights in public, right? And that's how you make the change. That's how you can make the changes, right? Now, clearly, we definitely need a huge crew. We need a huge population, because there's a lot of this country that thinks that the government is their daddy, right? And we have to teach those people that their daddy is us, the people that defend their rights. And yes, if you want to call me daddy, you're more than welcome to. I don't mind. You're still folding laundry. Jesus, man, how many kids do you have over there? Where you folding laundry for this long? That's insane. Oh, and to answer your question, I'm tall. I'm tall enough. I'm tall enough for the women that are attracted to tall men. Exactly. Keeping the law in check is 100% essential. Because this is what happens when you don't keep cops and the law and the government in check. This is what happens. We live in a country now and in a world where feelings is more important than law. All right. So that's why we do what we do, and we keep them in check. Because if we're not keeping them in check, it'll just get worse and worse and worse. Maintain social cohesion to some degree. I agree. So do you guys got an Instagram you want to shout out or anything? Get some new followers? I'm live on YouTube. Core Audits Canada. CORE Audits Canada. All one word, no spaces. Oh. 5 grandkids. Oh boy. Core Audits Canada. So COREAUDITS Canada. All one word, no spaces. Yeah, definitely. Some people think the welfare office is mommy. Oh yeah. Trust me. There's a reason why none of this stuff scares me. I legitimately have the inability to actually fear things. I really don't know how to feel fear. That's why it's so confusing to me the way people act now. Because I'm not scared of anyone. Like I said, I wish that I could post the video from the second cup of salts for you guys. It will happen eventually. Once the case, hopefully I can get them charged and everything, and the cases go through. But like, that's a perfect example of me not having any fear, right? You know, I stood right there with them, with the 3 guys trying to push me back. One guy being probably 6'4", 6'2", right, 280 something pounds or more, right? And I just let it happen, right? And because I just really don't care, right? If someone hurts me, I'll heal. If someone kills me, yeah, I always have to spell out the word audits for people. If someone ends up killing me, right, then it was just God telling me that it's my time to go. You know, it's kind of just the way things are, right, with me. I just don't really have much fear. I think we had an issue with someone over here. Nothing wrong with a groupie. Yeah, I guess. I'm not really one for that type of stuff. I'm more of a one-woman kind of guy. All right, so I know a lot of other people might think. Yeah, okay, I guess you could say fear God only for sure, but I would say fear the repercussions of ending up in hell instead of in heaven, as opposed to fearing him himself. I think the key is to fear the not going to heaven part. So, Got a few more people there. That's awesome. Canadian Cougars. I didn't even know there was such a thing. I lie. All right. So yeah, guys. This has been a long life. This is going to be a fun one. Oh, you're watching from Penticton, eh? Nice, nice, beautiful. All right. If you run into an ARCMP out there today, tell them I'm in Medicine Hat and I found another couple of douchebag officers like themselves out here. Yeah, I have zero, I didn't mean absolutely zero respect for the RCMP in Penticton. I have some respect for some of the other officers in the Okanagan that haven't tried to violate my rights. But yeah, definitely Penticton, all those cops there, they can go fuck themselves. Bunch of fucking nasty, disgusting pigs. Did it again. What didn't you mean in a sexual manner? In a sexual meaning, the Canadian Cougars, definitely leopards, that thing? Oh, nothing wrong with a groupie. Oh, no. Oh, I know. I know. I didn't take it as a sexual manner. I was just saying that I don't, I'm more of just a one-woman kind of guy. I find one woman a headache enough to deal with usually, right? To have to try to deal with the second one is cruel and unusual punishment as far as I'm concerned, and you're doing it on yourself. So beware of Squamish in Canada. All right, we'll try that. Oh, maybe we got some more fans coming up here. Let's see. Hey, how's it going? Awesome, much love. Appreciate y'all. It's about time we saw a beautiful woman around here today. Other than the other lady, beautiful lady we saw earlier at the A&W. I had a Penticton, BC treat me real bad. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, man. If the RCMP in Penticton are treating you bad, does not surprise me in the slightest. They're an absolute, the whole force there is an absolute disgrace, and not a single one of them should hold the badge, not a single one. Involved is gun. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me, especially coming from Penticton. That's where I filmed the one cop who had his assault rifle, and I told him, hopefully you don't have to use that today. And he looks back at me with a big, huge smile on his face, saying, "You never know." I believe the tagline, the thumbnail, I think on that video was the one that says RCMP can't wait to shoot. So yeah, they trust me, it doesn't surprise me whatsoever that they're gonna pull it out, the gun.
Can you like directly put your like channel name into my phone? So
Yeah.
I put it in. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
You were having trouble hearing you earlier.
Yeah, no worries. It's my voice.
Oh.
It's very cracky.
Thank you.
There you go. Is that YouTube or Instagram?
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay. It's if you guys are ADHD, you can always catch the clips on Instagram. Just be well aware though. A lot of the times, like I've already posted 2 videos on YouTube, and there's no clips yet on Instagram for them. So I tend to post the YouTube videos first, and kind of do Instagram a little afterwards. All right. Appreciate y'all. Much love. There we go, guys. Oh. There's a very expensive Audi. They're not gonna come down the sidewalk. That's the only time they're gonna come back. I guarantee it, because they probably already talked to the restaurant and told the restaurant. There we go, guys. All right, guys. I think that we're gonna head back, back up to the A&W area, and see what's going on there for a few minutes, and I think we're gonna call this live video quits, and get on the road, back on the road, get onto that next city, do that next video, so that way I got lots of videos after this trip to post for you guys. So we'll walk back up to the A&W though first before I cut out the live. Appreciate you. We're headed out. We're going back up that way. So appreciate you. Much love. If you want to continue, it'll be on for the next few minutes while I'm walking up that way. You can keep watching the live if you want. All right. Have yourselves a great one. Enjoy. So we got to cross the street here, guys, and walking the road. All right. You know, per the instructions from the officers, right? I'm not allowed on that public sidewalk there, even knowing I have every legal right to be there. All right. But that's okay. We are allowed over here. Doesn't say anything about not recording. Alright. Here we go, guys. We're across the street now. Over at Earl's. Well, conspiracy vigilante. I got arrested. I don't know if you were part of that, but I definitely got arrested. And at Earl's here. And the crew has been calling Earl's and letting them know how they feel about allowing the cops to violate my rights and not being a restaurant that supports the rights of Canadians. And I was released on an undertaking. And yeah, and now I got a court date here in August. So good times. Yeah, right now. I just got arrested a couple hours ago, right, during a live video. And then And then I'm not allowed on that public sidewalk that you can see right now where this restaurant is. I'm not allowed to be on that front of that public sidewalk, right? Video recording, or just to be there. I can record the restaurant. There's nothing in the undertaking that says that I have to stop recording, that I can't record Earls. So I decided to do another live video and bring everyone that wants to come watch it on a live video shoot to see if they're going to come back or what, and try to violate me some more. Oh yeah, they cost me money, 100%. Right, 100% cost me money. I'm going to be filing a lawsuit, hopefully against Earls as well. Yeah, for discrimination. So we'll see how all that plays out. We'll see how Earls and the corporation of Earls wants to deal with that. Oh man, I'm always keeping it real. Always keeping it real. That's why I let you guys know about my past. I figured today was a good day. I think it was a good day today to kind of, actually, no, fuck it, I'm gonna put the camera on me for now. Yeah, today I think it was a good day, you know, to let you guys kind of know about my past a bit. You know, I know some of you may not like it, some of you may unsubscribe because of it, or whatever the case might be, but people's past are in their past. Everyone has the ability to change, all right, and do better. And that's what I did. I took my prison sentence and I got my high school education while I was in there, and learned about the laws, not just criminal law, but I know a lot about landlord tenancy laws and rental laws and labor laws. So I'm very well versed in all of those areas, because while I was in jail, I decided that I needed to be better. My father raised me to be a better man. And so when I was in there, that's what I did. I became a better man. And everyone has that opportunity, even the Karens and the idiots that come and assault me on these videos, right? They have an opportunity when they come and they act this way and they go and see themselves on the video. They have an opportunity to see that and change their ways. Be a better person. Be a better human being. Because that's all what we all need, man. We need love, compassion, understanding. And when it comes to understanding, it comes to our rights. We need to understand our rights, that we have the right to do this. You're not always going to agree with someone or everyone. And that doesn't mean that you have the right to hate them or call them a bunch of names or be violent with them. We all have a past. We all have skeletons in our closet. I'm just one of the few people that allows my crew to kind of see that part of me, right? And trust me, I probably could have hit it for my whole YouTube career, right? Because I've done it so far, and people have tried in the comments to dox me, my last name, first name, address, all sorts of stuff, right? And you know, it never gets found out, but I don't care either. And why would you say that that my audience is low on the education level? I would disagree wholeheartedly with that. That my audience is definitely not on the low education level, not considering the comments and the well-said comments that I've read from many people in the comment sections on the videos. I would think that I have a very high IQ audience that watches my videos just from that alone. So, but hey, man, you're entitled to your opinion. There's a reason why we all have free will. They're calling those that got you arrested are libtards, and yet you Well, no offense, I'm not a libtard. I'm actually a conservative. I consider myself a conservative, right? But I'm not about politics at all. I don't believe in the federal government. I believe the federal government should be disbanded completely, other than to deal with our army and deal with our foreign allies and enemies. That's it. That's their only jobs. There should be no federal laws whatsoever. All laws should be under provincial and municipal laws. And that's the way it should be operated. Exactly. Politics sucks. It doesn't matter if you vote conservative or you vote for a liberal. They're all a bunch of lying sacks of shit. Every single one of them. None of them in politics care about you or care about what you want. All they care about is what they want, their money, and the people above them that are actually calling the shots. Right? That's all they care about. The government don't give a shit about you. They don't care about you. The cops don't care about you. No one gives a shit about you. That's why you got to be a better person and control your own shit, control your own destiny. Oh yeah, government overreach is definitely at its highest level that it's ever been. And that's because there's not enough people like me that are out there fighting. What do you mean? What would you do to protect us from those that would, at the moment the government was disbanded, would certainly do us? I'm not saying disband the government. I'm saying disband the federal government because they're not needed. Federal laws aren't needed. Provincial laws and municipal laws. It's the only way to make the entire country happy. When you have federal laws that span the entire country, there's going to be parts of the country that don't agree because of their geographical location or whatever reason they have. Those laws don't necessarily apply to them or hurt them. Right? If you have it where the laws are done in provincial laws and municipal laws, you have the ability for people who want to be conservative to actually go somewhere where they can be conservative, and people that are liberals can go somewhere where there's liberals. There's absolutely no reason for the federal government to have laws for the country. Their job is specifically and always has been to deal with our armies and our foreign allies and enemies. That's it. That's their job as a federal government. The provinces need to start understanding this. That you're welcome, man. Much love to you too, man. No, they're not. That's our job. Their job isn't to protect us from ourselves. Our job as citizens, as good citizens, is to protect ourselves and the people we love from the bad people. Right? We can hold each other accountable. If you see someone stealing, you go after them. You get it back. You do what you should do as a good human being that wants to live in a society filled with law and order. You don't need to call the police to come rescue you for every little thing. The police and the government aren't your friends, and they never will be. Of course it leads to anarchy, but that's what's needed. Anarchy is what's needed. And it's not anarchy if you have people that are actually respecting the communities and respecting themselves. Like, for instance, when the Jewish community, when someone loses their job, right, they don't go into the government getting a handout on welfare. No, the Jewish community gets together and they make food and they pay that person's bills for as long as they need, right? And the reason why they do that is because it's embarrassing to see someone, right, every day in your community that's paying your bills while you're sitting on your ass fucking doing nothing, right? It's easy to take money from a faceless person, right, and then not care, right, and not be embarrassed about it, which is why welfare is a disaster, right, because it puts people in a position where they feel like they're not embarrassed. They're not embarrassed to take money from a handout and be a lazy piece of shit and sit on their ass and do nothing. No worries, man. That's hilarious. I'm the same way. I'm a slow ass typer. Well, it's not about being dumb as a government employee. It's being brainwashed. They're brainwashed into thinking these things, right? And as you can see from today's arrest, they will do everything to enforce feelings and exacerbate, blah, 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 blah. More or less make the fears worse for the people. My mouth is too dry right now, and my lips keep sticking together when I'm trying to say those big words. Start calling places you go to, share how they can have yours taken down. Then I know your channel name, and I know a lot of people in Kelowna, you moron. Oh, appreciate it. Much love to you, man. Everyone go on to this guy's thing. What is this? Warren Muckett? Whatever your stupid name is, man. Appreciate you freaking moron. Well, of course, I'm always nice, and if you're nice, if you're not going to call me a moron and you're not going to have ad hominem attacks on me, of course I'm going to be nice and respectful. But if you're going to act like a douche and give me a douchebag energy, then I'm going to give it right back to you. Yeah, another cheek spreader. Warren the clown, exactly. Exactly. You get the energy, man. If you're gonna call people names, you're gonna get that same energy back. And you can call the places all you want. You ain't gonna get the videos taken down. Go right ahead. Try. And even if they do, guess what? I got a Rumble account. Where free speech there actually fucking matters.
Hey, are you filming me? Are you filming me?
My buddy here, Tom, came back with the water.
Here's 2 water.
Oh man, appreciate you, man. Much
Cool,
love.
man.
Will do. Yeah, it's a hot one today, man. It's definitely been brutal.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked.
I found your page right before I left, so I don't know if I clicked follow yet, but you got a new sub.
All right, sweet.
And on my next show, I'll be like, hey, this guy came through town. Check out his channel. So
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Much love to you, man. Much love to you. And I'll do the same for you, man. I'll make it. It's Owl News, you said, right? In Medicine Hat, right?
I'll send you a message right on the YouTube there.
All right, appreciate it, man. And drop me an email anytime you want, man. Have a good one. Be safe out there. All right, there, guys. We got our water from Tom from Owl News there. That's awesome. Appreciate him very much for that. Oh, I was definitely thirsty. I had some water left, but man, it's warm, really warm. So. Exactly. Oh yeah. Definitely lots of brainwashed people in the world, man. It's just insane. Yeah, Tom brought me some water, guys. All right, that was awesome. I'm much appreciated for him for that. All right. So, guys, don't forget to go check his channel out if you haven't already checked it out. Owl News there on YouTube. Oof. Oh, don't worry. Don't even worry about Warren, man. He's a bootlicker. Super suit. Yeah. Oh, trust me, there's things in the work, guys. I'm always trying to work on something else, work on something new for the channel, to figure something else out. Like, for instance, so I bought some masks, and I have a bunch of masks, and I'm going to go around recording with the masks on. All right, so I have like a wolf mask, and I have like a Lucky Charms hat, and all sorts of stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff. We're gonna be, doing lots of stuff. I like to change it up. I like to do new things, different things that I think might be funny or whatever, right? Uh, he doesn't. Sorry, man. He doesn't have a viewpoint, man. That's why he's does the name calling. That's what happens with those people. Yeah. Yes, I love that. Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. Warren couldn't get work at Timmy's. Enough said. Absolutely hilarious. Line of the day, man. Line of the day. Who the hell just said it? Andy Wood, 2903, man. Love it. That's 100% the comment of the day. I'm going to pin that comment later. Oh shit, I think we almost missed an accident. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna chill here for another few minutes here, guys, and I think that we're gonna call it quits. I gotta get back on the road. I don't even know what time it is right now, so. And my phone's been going off like crazy. People called and texted me. My family probably saw the live where I got arrested, so they're probably wondering what the hell happened. And see, that just goes to show you guys how important you guys are to me, right? Compared to my own family, I legit went live again before even calling my family to tell them I was okay and that I'm not arrested, or that I got arrested but I'm let out. There we go, guys. I think we'll settle up with this last one here and then call it. I gotta get my ass back on the road if I want to get some more videos out before my 6-day break. No pig mask. I actually got a goat one though. That's got a chain with it and everything that says the word that says calls me the GOAT, greatest of all time. So I thought that would be a pretty funny one to do. So we're definitely gonna be doing that coming up here. But it's probably not gonna be on this trip. I'm actually kind of waiting to get back to the Okanagan for that one. Or the Vancouver trip. I might do it on the island. Actually, you know something? I probably am going to do a couple of them on the island. Yeah, I would say, actually, you know something? You're probably right. It is probably offensive to call cops pigs for pigs because, let's face it, cops are way more dirtier than they will ever be. Pardon me? What do you mean, nothing better to do? It's my job. What's your job? What do you do for work? Okay, well, it's creepy too. It's creepy that you don't go to work every day still. When you see how redundant and stupid that sounds, right? Like I could say your hat looks creepy. Right. This is a job. It's a job. Right. How is a job creepy? Oh yeah. Well, no offense. I get paid quite a bit for that. But appreciate you. Much love. What do you think, guys? Should we make that guy the thumbnail now for the video? All right. Oh, I cannot wait till you see some of the thumbnails that I got coming out too. Now, right? That I've been able to do some crazy stuff with. It's gonna be so much fun. Like literally, like words that look like the blood is dripping. It's like just insane stuff I've been able to kind of be able to do and create. So it's been fun. That's why I love doing this. Like, this isn't just about defending my rights. I actually love coming out here and video recording in public and enjoy the conversations that I have with people, especially the good ones. I could do without all the fucking negativity, but it is what it is. With every job comes good and bad. With every job. Doesn't matter what job you have. Even if it's your own business, there's still going to be good and bad to it, you know? So, if you're not willing to take the good with the bad, well, then maybe you should move on to the next thing. Oh. You go right ahead, Warren. You contacted the police and let them know how to charge me. They've already charged me 3 times, and none of them are going to stick. I know it. They know it. My crew knows it. Right? Just morons like you don't know it. Right? That are too stupid because you're too busy spreading your cheeks for the government and the police and licking their boots. Right? So stupid. Figure eight. Royal Canadian cheek spreaders. I love that. That's another good comment. I love the farm pigs on the arrested criminals, the RCMP. Sorry, what was that? What do you mean, who am I with? I'm on a live video. I'm talking to my crew. Then why did you walk over to the cameraman with the camera then? That was pretty stupid of you. Well, I know, but if you didn't want to be on the camera, then it's pretty stupid of you to walk over to the camera and put yourself on the camera. You weren't even on the camera. Now you're on the camera. And now you're on a live video, so it's nothing you can even do about it. You're in public. You don't have any expectation of privacy in public. Yeah, you keep an eye on all you want, Karen. We appreciate you. Much love. Exactly. Disruption of business isn't a thing. See what I mean, guys? No common sense. The woman wasn't even on the camera, and she came over to the cameraman to tell you to not film her. Like, how stupid is that? Hey, how you doing? Very good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate you. Much love. Well, she's trying to keep an eye on us, guys. Should we zoom in on her? That's all right, Karen. Sit back down. Mind your business. You can tell that she's got nothing better to do with her life, and she's sitting on the curb outside of A&W for as long as she has been. Because since I've come back here, she's been here since I've freaking been here. Alright guys. Alright guys, man. I am Warren is probably a cop. He's probably one of the cops in the Penticton Police Department that's violated my rights or arrested me or some bullshit. So I'm definitely not surprised on that. Right. It's good to know that the RCMP is keeping tabs on me. Want to know where I am at all times. Alright, good to know. Alright. As you all know from this live, I'm very transparent. I'm open, so to all the RCMP and police that think it's okay to go and violate people's rights, their law-abiding citizens' rights. Alright, here's a big F you to all of you. Alright, and we'll be seeing you all soon, and we'll make sure we take all those badges at some point. Definitely. Oh, that's awesome. Marge's sister, Simpson's fucking sister. That's why the lady that was over on the curve, the Karen. That's funny, guys. Oh, rooting for Putin. Oh, that's hilarious. You guys are just killing it now. Freedom, peace to all you two guys too, man. All right, until the next vid comes out, you'll see it coming up on Wednesday. So don't forget, guys, drop that like, drop that comment, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and for fuck's sakes, hit the bell notification, guys. All right, so you never miss one of these crazy ass videos from Core Audits Canada and the Core Audits Canada crew. Let's go. Until next time, guys, I'm out, guys. Love you all. Much love.